Welcome, 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 everybody. It's Saturday night. It's time for Saturday Night Special, where this week we received one of our best compliments that we could ever get by somebody that hates us. We were said, this show is an absolute terrible watch. Such douche chills.
Meh, you know.
So stoked about that, man. That's like, can't get much better compliment than that. But we got a lot of fun. What?
What are douche chills? Is that like the feeling you get
Who's the
when
reviewer?
you shoot the water up your
ball?
vagina? Your vagina?
But I think we got some pretty fun stuff tonight. We got a new game we're debuting. We got a couple new segments that we're gonna try out. They might only be douche chills are a natural body function that occurs whenever you get physical chills from looking at someone who appears or acts incredibly douchey. Douche chills can also cause a jolt of energy to run through your being and maybe temporarily lose control of their limbs and legs.
That's cheesy.
It is fucking cheesy. Fucking cheesy. So, but I think we got a new game. We got a couple new segments we're going to try out. They might only be one-offs. We haven't decided yet. So we'll see how it goes. Douche chill.
Douche and chill.
So let's get this shit started. And this week, my son and I, we are writing a new theme song.
Oh.
We're going to write new music this week for the show. So that should be pretty fucking cool, I think.
You should call it douche chill.
Terry says, ugh, why do I keep hitting the good entertainment button on my keyboard and it keeps setting me here?
Oh,
Terry,
you
That's
cat.
awesome.
Because Grinder's down.
Ed says, hey, Nerds and Kyle. Artro's like, what's up? GT. Key
Thumbs up, high five.
Always first. Ed second. Welcome, 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 everybody. I hope everybody had a fantastic week. I know that I did.
Really?
I mean, it brightened my day when I found out that we are an absolute terrible watch. Such douche chills.
See, sometimes I get chills in a pee, like I'm taking a piss and I might get chills. Is it kind of like that?
What's up, TK? I think so.
I would think that listening to Pete's Russian accent gives me douche chills.
Oh, I was like 3/4 his when he was reading with that Russian accent.
60% chub.
only 3/4 his, huh?
Yeah, since he's a dude, I couldn't get it all the way.
Just close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Oh, there it is. 90%.
Kyle would close his eyes, pretend it was a Russian mail order Brian, then he'd open his eyes. Damn it, still Pete.
Damn it, Pete. He should next time do it in a female Russian voice.
Da.
Da, yeah, da.
До свидания.
I was just about to say that.
It's soul fingered by the Barquets.
We actually, I think with all the stuff we're doing tonight, I think it actually might be a long show.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Buckle up, boys.
Right? It's going to be a long show tonight.
Gonna be a long ride.
I look like Automatic Comics. I don't know who that is. But if he's still in my look, he's still in my look.
Still my look, douche chill. What's up, Potty Day Z? Glad you're catching us on the way home. Thanks for hanging out. Cool dude. I got to meet him in person. Cool dude. So, shall we get this fucking terrible watch started?
Meeting in person. Cool dude. Ooh. My name's Kyle.
I'm Matt. I just gracefully bow out.
My name's Kyle. Let's stick to old shit and not come with anything new. My name's Kyle. I got an amazing Spider-Man 129 back behind me because I'm richer than you.
Let's get this shit started, Matt.
I want you all to know how poor you are compared to me.
The
Yeah.
pores.
What are you talking about? Is this all the same guy who called you douche chills?
No.
What up, Mojo? Mojo's a cool motherfucker too.
All right, Sam, start us off.
What up,
All
Reef?
right.
I got a
Tonight
cool
we're
little
looking at-
Volkswagen segment later. What up? All right, go ahead.
Tonight we're looking at hilarious reviews of terrible products. First up, we'll go left to right. This is a beach ball that is about 8 feet in diameter. We took this ball to the beach, and after close to 2 hours to pump it up, we pushed it around for about 10 fun-filled minutes. That was when the wind picked up and sent it hurtling down the beach at about 40 knots. It destroyed everything in its path. Children screamed in terror as the giant inflatable monster that crushed their sandcastles. Grown men were knocked down trying to save their families. The faster we chased it, the faster it rolled. It was like it was mocking us. Eventually, we had to stop running after it because its path of injury and destruction was going to cost us a fortune in legal fees. Rumor has it can still be seen stalking innocent families on the Florida Panhandle. We lost it in South Carolina, so there is something to be said about its durability.
But he only gave it 2 stars.
It's too big. This next one is 4-star review. Almost too effective. As USPS discreetly unloaded my 55-gallon drum of lube, the driver accidentally spilled it into my driveway. Any amount of cars can now fit into the garage.
That is definitely worth a 4-star review. Definitely.
And then we have the somewhere over the rainbow pot of gold St. Patrick's Day cookie cutter. You notice that without the rainbow stripes, it kind of gives off a different impression.
That's kind of what it's like when I hear Pete's Russian. Just joking.
It
Kind of
says,
up, but yet still down.
Starts to go, but it can't quite make it over the hump, huh?
no matter what I did,
That's when you have to give it the old pelvic thrust forward so it flips
you got
up.
to wad it up, it up, and shove it in there. He says, no matter what I did, I couldn't get the cookie dough to rise. My wife said, oh, honey, it's okay. It happens to all the bakers now and then. Which, was nice of her to say. Still, I felt kind of deflated. And then the next one says, I'm not sure why so many reviews are complaining about the size of this product and it being too big. Seems about average to me.
5 inches by 3
5
quarters.
5 and 3/4 inches. Definitely not Thor's hammer.
I don't have a slow cooker.
Damn.
You know what? Next time I order something off Amazon,
Somebody start a GoFundMe for Mojo to give him a slow cooker for this duck.
we're going to write a review like this.
Yeah, this particular pot of gold kind of gives you the impression that someone's cradling the balls.
If someone can get $10,000 on GoFundMe to make fucking egg salad sandwich, or sorry, potato salad, we can get Mojo a slow cooker.
Yeah.
Or we could just say we're going to donate a bunch of money and then never do it.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach to fundraising.
That sounds like something we can do. Go on GoFundMe and look up dumb things that people are trying to get funded.
And fund them all.
And fund them all. You get $1 and you get $1.
I only need $1.
Dagnabbit,
$1 a day you can feed.
It was Ed. Ed was the nasty reviewer.
For $1 a day,
give us
you
a
can
good
save a
review.
family of 4 from a giant blow-up beach ball.
Yeah, give me money or else I'm unleashing this giant beach ball on your neighborhood.
That's one.
I am hoping
beach
though
ball.
I am hoping that these 3 items are all related. So
Well, the giant beach ball is unrelated, but the lube and the cookie cutter, they could definitely be related.
The cock cookies. It's sad. I wish someone would have put a picture of what the cookie looks like after you bake it, so that way you could really see
oh yeah, they never look like that.
good visual.
Well, they get bigger.
Really know what you're working with.
The dough gets bigger when it gets hot.
Yeah. If you turn it upside down, it does kind of look like a baby arm.
It's fucking cheesy.
Holding an apple. Well, you know.
Mama,
Well, you know.
give me apple.
Well, the beach ball can be related if you're talking about a uniballer.
A one bowl. You know, there's a place downtown Phoenix called Monorchid, and I found out that a monorchid is somebody who only has one testicle.
Nice.
And I was like, that's a really weird name for a club in Phoenix.
I thought it was called the Monarch.
Monorchid, the one bowl.
All right, let's get into some news so we can get this fucking terrible watch started.
Hey, get all those deuce chills out of the way.
Oh, come on.
All right, kicking us off tonight, we have Ben 10 creator teases more mature reboot series inspired by the MCU. Duncan Rouleau from Man of Action, the team behind Ben 10, opens up about the possibility of a more mature Ben 10 animated series. Rouleau revealed several exciting
10 inches.
prospects. Yep, regarding Ben 10's future in an interview with Cartoon Base, one of which included a more mature series about series. Absolutely, it would be great to have a high stakes show that offered more mature themes. Rouleau said, not so interested in gore and sexual content, but dealing with emotional, social, and political elements that the MCU movies deal with would be exciting. Rouleau added that any mature Ben 10 series.
You rang.
Sorry, yeah. Establish where was I? Okay. Rouleau added that any mature Ben 10 series wouldn't involve the continuity established by the 2005 series. We don't look backwards. We're always looking for ways to explore and build on the idea. Early on, including following Ben as he aged, but any iteration in the future will be about discovering new ways of telling Ben's story. Anybody in here Ben 10 fans?
Not at all.
You know, I watched a couple of the series and they were pretty good, but they were mostly made to sell toys. They're mostly sell toys, so I don't understand the idea of being a more mature version of it.
Which country are you guys planning to get banned from tonight?
Probably Japan.
Estonia.
Japan again?
Estonia.
Yeah.
Banned to Japan.
Or maybe Kazakhstan. Very nice. I've been trying to decide on Howard or Duck L'Orange. Nice for the name of the duck.
Duc d'Orange.
I used to like Ben 10 when I was younger, but I don't know. It's not a series I've kept up with. I don't know why if you're not going to have sex and violence in it, why do you want to go to the political landscape? You know?
Yeah. What I think
Stay away
about
from
that is this.
Boo! Boo! Rubbish! Filth! Slime! Muck! Boo!
That's what we get with that. So, hard pass.
Political trash out my cartoon.
Pretty fucking much. Pretty much. You know what that does to me? It does this. Dagnabbit, I just got another douche chill. All right.
Please tell me not the only one that remembers the Mighty Ducks. No, you're not.
The Mighty Ducks cartoon, the Mighty Ducks
the cartoon movies.
That's
Gordon
what you
Bombay.
get, you mighty duck fucks.
Well, there was a
Cake
cartoon
Eater.
where they were actually ducks.
Yep. From outer space.
That's
Never
pretty
made any
good.
sense.
Wild Wing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Shit the
Thank you.
Ben 10.
Marvel Studios to keep Kang in the MCU after Jonathan Majors firing. A new insider report reveals that Marvel Cinematic Universe intends to keep Kang the Conqueror amidst replacement talks through the MCU. Fans shouldn't expect news about who will succeed Jonathan Majors as the supervillain anytime soon. Per Deadline's Justin Kroll via X, Marvel Studios, which Kyle didn't know what X was today, VX Marvel Studios will not drop the Kang
I'm
character
in the
from the MCU.
know, motherfucker.
Yeah. Despite speculation, the cinematic universe has been considering a new big bad to replace him. However, Kroll insisted Marvel will take their time with decision making regarding the Kang recast, as they decide on serious contenders to replace Majors, who starred as a character in and his variants in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and Loki. See a lot of who will play Kang next, and there's a top contender for Kang comment this week. And all I'll say is this: don't expect any news anytime. There will be plenty of Marvel breaking in the coming weeks on various fronts, but don't hold your breath on that one.
I think Stick should be king.
Well, I actually have a theory about this.
I'm alright with that.
Oh,
So after his trial, he was convicted of a very minor offense. It wasn't like they convicted him of beating up his girlfriend. They convicted him of breaking her finger as he was trying to run away, or slamming her finger or something as he was trying to run away. It was a very small offense. He's not going to do any jail time. He might have to pay some minor fine. But then it was announced that he was fired. And the very first thing he does is he does an exclusive interview with ABC. Of course, ABC is owned by Disney. So why is he giving exclusive interviews with a Disney-owned company that just fired him? I don't think they actually fired him. I think they're just biding their time to announce that he's still going to be king, that they're going to rehire him, or that they never did fire him in the first place, a la James Gunn in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, when all the priest costume stuff came out, and it was like, oh, we got to fire James Gunn, and then they rehired him. Right. So I think they're just biding their time to say Jonathan Majors is actually the right guy for this job.
So you think they're just laying him off for a reduction in force, and then they're going to hire him back?
Oh, well, I'm not for a riff, but because they want to avoid any sort of like explosive PR nightmares that might be associated with his criminal trial. And the thing that he got convicted of was very minor, and nobody even cares about it anymore. So when they hire him back, it's not going to be a big deal.
So it was minor?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, they've done it before. Look at what they did with James Gunn. They sent James Gunn back in and brought him back. Although, you know, he wasn't convicted of anything as to where Majors was, but I don't know, man. Like he's facing jail time for this, isn't he? It's up to 3 years in prison for this. Yeah,
up to, but like it basically came down to a broken finger because she was chasing him and he tried to get away, and as he was trying to get away, like broken finger.
Well, from what I've heard, that what they got him on is like him fucking choking her out and like slamming her back in the car, because there's videos of him like picking her up and slamming her back in the car. So
that's not what he got convicted of. He was trying to get away from her. That's what they convicted him of. Him trying to get away and hurting her in his escape.
Them white women are dangerous.
Where are all the white women at?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like your theory.
That's not even what happened.
But it's
I know the one thing that's been going around is that he had in his contract that he wouldn't be replaced somehow. I don't know if that's true.
Well, I think if you're fired,
yeah, this is for cause, right? If you can't be replaced or recast unless there's for cause. But I don't think there's anybody better to play Kang right now. So
right.
I don't think they're interested in doing that.
Fucking Mojo.
Well, I think it's going to come down to sentencing and whatever happens with that, and if the appeals, because he can still appeal, right?
Sure.
So if he appeals and sentencing and whatever comes down to that, then Disney's going to have to make a decision. I mean, I get where you're coming from. Well, right, whether to bring him back or not, or
allegedly,
they're obviously. I agree with Sam to that point that they're obviously stalling for something and not wanting to recast him, because they'd rather push this movie and stall out and be like, okay, listen, hey, we've got all this other stuff coming out. Focus on this. And why wouldn't you just automatically? He's such a corner. Well, he's been a cornerstone part of what the MCU's done up to this point in this phase. So why wouldn't you, if you're really serious about moving on from him, why wouldn't you just recast right now with, Coleman Domingo or any of the names that have been O.J. Simpson, any of the names that have been thrown out there. But
they should just do an AI of them and it's problem solved.
Yeah, but that's still him. They still have to pay him.
But we live in a woke time. Oh shit! I use that word woke, where people are
Boo! Rubbish! Filth! Slime!
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
People get for everything. So the fact that he was convicted, regardless of how people pay attention to it or in the know, because not everyone's a esteemed lawyer like you, Sam, in the know of it, how they're going to react. So
you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
But I like your theory, though. In theory, I like your theory. I think it holds water. Like someone slapped some Flex Seal on that bitch. Hold some water. Two-Face was almost played by Hollywood legend and Batman 66. Despite the number of classic villains from the comic books have already appeared in the show, there were several others that for one reason or another did not. One of those villains who failed to make an appearance was the menacing Harvey Dent / Two-Face. But it wasn't for lack of trying from the showrunners. There was several attempts to bring Two-Face to the series, with even Hollywood legend Clint Eastwood having been tapped to potentially play the character, but they never came together. It wouldn't be until almost 50 years later that the 66 variant would finally see the light of day and also be brought to life by another unexpected screen legend. I heard it was because his eyes were too squinty. He couldn't do anything but squint. But would you have liked to see? I mean, I think all of us watched the 66 Adam West Batman. You wouldn't want to see Clint Eastwood as Two-Face, Harvey Dent?
No. I don't think that fits I don't think that fits the point.
He's too fucking old.
Well, he would have been young in 66 when the Adam West Batman show was on TV.
No, he still would have been old.
He still would have been old.
He's like 150.
He wouldn't have given you enough douche chills.
No, not enough douche chills.
92? 90? He would have been 22 at this time?
32.
I don't know.
32?
He old as shit. He's 93. Holy fuck.
And he still gets more punani than any of us.
Whoa, easy.
He is old as shit.
I'm not going to speculate, but that's probably true.
He's like, I made Gran Torino.
I don't know who at that time I
Still would
would
have been younger than Styx.
Have you seen Trouble with the Curve?
Get off my lawn.
All right. Madam Web reshoots reportedly removed major Spider-Man connection. According to the insider Jeff Snyder on the hot mic via X, which Kyle just learned about again today, Sony initially wanted Garfield to be the main Spider-Man in the Spider-Man universe, beginning with Madam Web. However, there are plans later scrapped, and Tom Holland's Spider-Man was chosen as the movie's wall crawler. Snyder continued that all mention of either Spider-Man were then removed during reshoots after Sony realized that the timelines don't add up for either version to appear. Madam Web was apparently going to be set in the 90s / early 2000s until reshoots removed any reference to the movie taking place in the particular year.
90s rocked.
So how are they removing any?
Whoa.
I want to know how they're going to remove any
You're right.
connection to Spider-Man when the story is literally their mission is to protect Spider-Man. Like Uncle Ben is a young Uncle Ben is in this movie.
That's who Clint
And-
Eastwood should play.
They're trying to protect
Got rid of that.
they're trying to protect Peter's mom, Ben's sister,
Peter.
to make sure Peter is born. Is
Peter.
essentially what the synopsis of the movie is.
Mhm.
So how would they say that neither timeline would work? And I think moving forward with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man would be amazing versus Tom
Yeah.
Holland, who's
I think
pretty
it'd
much
be
voiced-
spectacular.
Who's
Yeah.
Kyle?
Nice, but undone.
Well, you said it right in the synopsis. If they're trying to save Peter, Peter isn't born yet, so there is no Spider-Man yet in this universe.
Yeah, but you could still have, like, if she's seeing the future and all, I don't know, all these different timelines, and you should be able to have some reference to him. But I
You
really
have a
think Andrew
reference, but
Garfield would
not
be the
have him
smarter
in that
choice.
universe. I think they
Who's
wanted to have
Peter?
a Spider-Man in that universe, but if the way they're portraying it, there shouldn't be one because he hasn't been born yet.
They're wanting to stay connected to the MCU because they know the MCU
Right.
is where their bread and butter is, and they don't want to be.
Yeah, we got to make that money. Yeah, I get
They
that.
don't want to be like,
Show me
oh, this is
the
our
money.
standalone Sony universe. But
Yeah. I don't know.
Hmm.
nobody wants to see Madam Web. I'm actually cautiously intrigued by Madam Web, mostly because I want to see Sydney Sweeney in a.
Who's
I've already seen her
Lopez?
nude on Euphoria, but
Dude,
I don't
what's
know.
her
What else did
name?
they say?
That's naked in that is fucking smoking.
Sydney Sweeney, the
Yeah.
blonde with- yeah, she's playing Spider-Woman in Madam Web.
Hopefully
So,
she does it naked.
I don't know if I'm gonna get that,
I
but
wouldn't hold your breath.
yeah.
Nothing but webs.
Damn. I really thought she was gonna be naked. Thanks, guys.
It'd be cool if she came out like
Johnny-
Silk's first appearance where she's just wrapped in webs. Web bikini. Who the fuck is
Mummified in
Kyle
webs.
and
That'd be
Lopez?
cool. I'd go for that.
Who's Kyle? Who's Lopez?
I don't know. But again, personally, I think moving forward with Garfield in that universe would be killer over Tom Holland, seeing as Tom Holland's already been out there saying he doesn't know how much longer he wants to play Spider-Man. So
Yeah, that's a
That's a
Contract
negotiation tactic.
negotiating tactic. Yeah.
think
I
so?
don't know how long I want to play Spider-Man. I don't know how long I want to make millions of dollars.
Damn, with that voice crack sticks, it sounds like you're auditioning to play young people.
I'm an actor. I'm tired of playing this person.
Yeah. I'm tired of all this money in my bank account. Please
Well,
take it
You and
away.
Dakota are both worth the price of admission.
Yes, Dakota.
You mean you're going to pay me lots of money to be adored by millions and millions of people worldwide?
I know. How shitty is that?
How dare you?
Oh,
I already get that right here on this show. I don't
Yeah,
need
you
to be
do.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, but some of these actors are artistes, and they don't want to be typecast. Look at Dave Bautista. He went from making such bangers as Stuber to wanting to be taken as a real actor, an artiste, and not wanting to do
What else was it?
MCU movies anymore and playing Drax anymore because he doesn't want to be typecast as
What was the one he
the
did before that? It was,
superhero movie or in superhero movies. So he went and did such bangers as what is it, A Knock at the Door or whatever it is, the M. Night Shyamalan People, the Cabin in the Woods movie,
that
I thought-
fucking movie, dude. What a
Wasn't
train
it called
wreck.
Brokeback Cabin or something?
something like that.
Yeah.
And that banger that Zack Snyder did on Netflix, the zombie one where they had to
Zombie
go into
Army,
Vegas,
Army of Zombies, or Army of Darkness, or something like that.
where they had to go to like rob the bank in Vegas and all the zombies were in there.
Oh, Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Ocean
Yeah.
69.
We're talking about
baby.
Ocean's 13.
Ocean Z.
Ocean Z, yeah.
Ocean Z. Ocean Rebel Moon Z.
And the way it's going, in Fast and the Furious 26, after John Cena and The Rock aren't there anymore, Dave Bautista will show up and
Yeah, coming
Did,
Take
soon.
over.
did you see the article that they're only going to make one more?
they were
One more.
they were supposed to only do 11, and then the 10th one was so good, it was such a high seller for the studios that they wanted them to do 12 now. So is it going to only be 11 or is it going to be 12?
It's 12.
It's going to be a baker's dozen. 14.
I mean, fuck.
Baker's Dozen's 13.
I know.
A baker's dozen.
A baker's dozen. They got to have one for the assistant, too.
All right.
All right, moving on. Channing Tatum moves forward on another superhero project after Gambit failure. On Instagram, Channing Tatum revealed that he has a new superhero project in the works, The Maxx. The 21 Jump Street and Magic Mike actor wrote a lengthy post including several pictures from the comic book series, confirming that he will be part of the upcoming adaptation, which will reportedly move forward with Paramount Pictures. The actor revealed that he is so excited for this and can't even explain that he can't wait to bring this to life and try and bring it to its generation that missed it.
I hope it comes just as far as Gambit did.
I can't wait to spend millions of dollars and waste it.
I like the Maxx, but like that comic book series has been
It's weird.
in the background. They haven't brought it to the forefront again. There's the MTV animated
30 years
series that came out in the 90s that I'm surprised it hasn't popped up on it. I'm sure it's probably going to prop up on Paramount and Paramount Plus now, but I'm kind of shocked by this because you got to think you got to get people familiar with the Maxx to generate buzz.
Buzz.
And the thing is, these books, or most of them, not all of them, are you could probably find in cheap bins throughout the country.
Maybe we'll do a douche chill comic theater of the Maxx.
Oh God.
The Maxx number
Yeah,
one.
how are you going to talk with buck teeth like that?
Oh, I tell you what.
So
I'll
Matt
tell
can
you
get two
what, now,
popsicle
why?
sticks and stick them in his lip, and then he can talk.
The walrus. Yes, like Tyson said, the Maxx is a small audience.
Sure.
It's an interesting product to bring to theaters where cinema is mostly dominated by Marvel and DC.
Unless they want to do
bit
like a liquid television universe where it's the Maxx and Flux and all those other cartoons that came out of there. Beavis and Butthead.
Oddities.
Oddity. Yeah, Oddity. Oh, I forgot about Oddities.
It would be kind of cool.
You know?
They should totally do that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for it. As like I said, as someone who watched this on MTV as a kid,
Mhm.
I'm totally down for it.
That's
I've never read any of the comics, but was my first introduction to the Maxx was the animated show. So
Yeah.
definitely down for more Maxx. Something a little palate cleanser, a little something
Yes.
different. Oh,
Nice.
all right. Now we're gonna shift gears here in our transmission of love and hand it over to Sam to hear a little bit about some big news in anime. Watch with thy ears.
Nice. All right. So you guys are all big fans of One Punch Man. You guys love the Mob Psycho 100. You may not have picked up on Versus, but there's another One Punch Man series hitting the interwebs called Bug Ego. What? Sam versus Michelle? Who's Michelle?
What up, Cardi West?
What's up, Hartman?
I was talking to
Hopefully-
Hartman last night. Had a nice conversation with him. Hadn't talked to him in a while, so that's nice.
He's using our chat to search for porn.
Siri-fied porn.
But Bug Ego,
My Siri turned on.
it was released. The first pilot chapter was released in April 2023, and it got picked up and is now going to be a serial. So you can
What, like Fruit Loops?
Kind of like that, but what I mean is it's going to be released in chapters in a series. So what I would say is they don't have a set schedule yet. They don't know if they're going to do it on a monthly basis or just kind of in a regular schedule, but they are trying to pin that down. And what it sounds like from the description is, if you guys saw Everything Everywhere All at Once, there was this one feature of the story where, in order to obtain some strange powers and abilities in that movie, they would have to go through a weird set of actions, like eating lipstick or telling somebody that telling an enemy that they love them, things like that. And it sounds like what Bug Ego is an expansion on that kind of concept. So Makoto transfers to a new high school and meets a strange classmate named Takahiro. Takahiro introduces him to bugs, a variety of phenomena that produce certain outcomes only if specific sequential actions are performed. The phenomena can range from bird droppings appearing on a sidewalk after pressing a certain combination of vending machine buttons to being able to lift weights beyond one's normal physical limits. So that kind of idea. The bugs are like specific algorithms that produce weird results. So if you liked that,
how's it going?
If you like that particular aspect of everything everywhere, then this is probably up your alley.
Nice, dude. I'm
Kyle's
so
no stranger to doing something strange never mind.
Bloop, bleep, blop,
Yeah.
bloop.
Dude, I've got such dry mouth right now. I can't fucking talk. I'm just gonna sit here quietly. I'm gonna do
Smoking
my
the
best
wacky
impression
tobacco.
thing.
Matt's up there smoking the wacky tobacco.
Never.
Sam, do you like baka?
Sure. What's not to like about Baka?
Hey, take care, Planet. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Baki.
I was gonna say that Kyle is no stranger to
Yes,
doing
I like
something.
Baki.
Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Stay right too.
Baki. All right, next up. Demon Slayer is back with the latest arc, the Hashira training arc, gonna be released in theaters. You guys hear me all right?
Yes.
Being released in theaters on February 23rd in North America, before it hits streaming sites. So it's gonna kick off one of the. We're getting close to the end of this series. So Hashira training arc is followed by just maybe one or two other arcs, and then it'll wrap up. But this, Demon Slayer is a very high quality animation. It's a great story. And if you guys like it, you can actually go see it in the theater in February.
Sweet. If I went to the movies, I would totally go see it.
Speaking of the theaters and things Kyle's not going to catch in theaters, you have Godzilla -1 being re-released in minus color, black and white, for 1 week in North America, January 26th to February 1st. It is such a good movie. You guys are going to freaking love this movie.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
So if you haven't seen it or you're waiting for a good reason to see it, check it out later this month as it releases or re-releases in black and white. It's a killer movie. If you're not going to catch it in theaters, make sure you pick it up on streaming sometime later this year.
Can you pick it up on X?
Well, no. It hasn't been released on any platform just yet, but other than theaters. All right, next up, Adult Swim is adding a very bloody violent series to its lineup starting February called Ninja Kamui. This is done by one of the directors of Jujutsu Kaisen. So if you like that show, you might like this one coming up. Ninja Kamui will follow Joe Higan, who is a Nukanin, a former ninja who escaped his clan and is hiding from his violent past in rural America with his family. Sounds like American Ninja. One night he is ambushed by a team of assassins and his former organization who exact a bloody retribution on Joe and his family for betraying their ancient code. Rising from his seeming death, Joe will reemerge as his former self, Ninja Kamui, to avenge his family and friends. Kamui is a 21st century ninja, a shadowy anachronism who pits his ancient skills against high-tech weaponry with brutal finesse.
Sorry, I blocked it.
So you guys can see the trailer for this on YouTube, on X,
interesting.
on lots of video platforms. And I checked it out, and it was very, very cool. I had a few splash cards here just for you guys to see.
Sweet. Hell yeah. Ass, blood, and guts. Let's do it.
I saw a new commercial for a new anime coming to Toonami, I think starting tonight. With like 2 female special agents or cops being partnered up together. Can't remember the name of it. I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, huh?
Was it Polycure?
Let me ask you a question.
I was going to ask you if you had heard of it and if it was any good or heard anything about it, but I can't remember what the name of it is.
Okay.
That doesn't sound so interesting, Matt.
I know. Sorry. I'm just failing all over the place. Maybe I should do my best Steve Hibbert and Gimp impression and just.
That's your own impression.
That's yes.
Impression of you. All right. Next up. Dragon Ball Super is back this month. We took a look at the kind of draft pages of this last week. The chapter actually hit this week, and so we finally understand what was going on with the Red Ribbon Army. And it's actually a very humorous storyline. The Red Ribbon Army hires Goten and Trunks to assassinate Gohan, not realizing that they're related. And it's actually pretty hilarious. So in the chapter from Dragon Ball Super this week, we get the reappearance of Beast Gohan, which made its first appearance in the Dragon Ball Super movie or superhero movie. We get Vegeta versus Broly, and we get the return of Goku on Earth after a very long absence to be training with the God of Destruction, Beerus. So it's a really great chapter. If you guys are following or haven't been following Dragon Ball Super manga, it is now ahead of the movie. This is all original content you're getting. So now's a great time to jump into it and pick it up. It's free on Viz.com or on the Shonen Jump app, whichever you prefer. You can also look at it, or you can also get it on Manga Plus.
Have you heard of the solo leveling?
Oh yeah, I'm into the 3rd episode. They release weekly episodes. Solo Leveling. I read Solo Leveling from start to finish. Very, very good series. If you're not watching that, you need to check it out. It's very, very good.
So back to this. So this is causing a lot of turmoil or stir in the Dragon Ball community. What do you think of them officially saying that this Beast Mode Gohan is stronger than Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego Vegeta? Do you feel like that should be the case, or do you think it's a little ridiculous?
So the thing about Gohan is that Gohan, when he beat Perfect Cell, he was stronger than Goku at that point. Mm-hmm. And it's always been the case that the writers behind Dragon Ball believe that Gohan is stronger than Goku. The thing that we don't see is Gohan being really dedicated to training, or really interested in hero work at all, or martial arts. And so when you see these power-ups from Gohan, they do feel kind of unearned because of all the training we see Goku and Vegeta and Piccolo, the things that they're always doing to get stronger, whereas Gohan is more of a pacifist or a scholar, and he's spending more time with his head in the books rather than doing push-ups in 100 times or 300 times gravity. That's like not something that he does.
Yeah, he's definitely more tactile, and we get to see a lot of that in the Tournament of Power story arc of his more tactile fighting styles than the brute force like his dad and Vegeta. And
Meatwad's like garbage.
So it does feel in some level unearned, but hopefully it becomes something for Goku to surpass. I mean, everybody really loves Goku. There was an effort to make Gohan the central figure of the show and the series, and it kind of caused ratings to drop, and so they keep bringing Goku back because he's where all the interest is.
Because he's a fucking beast. That's why.
Well, yeah, but he's got a great personality too, right? And you get to see him put in the work. and Vegeta always puts in the work, and that's the kind of thing that gets people behind those characters. But if it's something that keeps the series going, the next thing that they're kind of teeing up here is Black Frieza or Frieza
Yeah.
Black. So
It's porn, Chad.
it'll be interesting to see
It's-
where they go with it. But yeah, I do kind of see where the criticisms come for Beast Gohan, that it's kind of unearned. But maybe they'll have something to tie it in with the Super Saiyans.
Well, like that's kind of how I felt with this power up too. Like when you brought up the Cell stuff. So with the Cell stuff, it was earned because he did the time in the hyperbolic time chamber, training with his dad. So that power up with Cell was definitely earned. And then it's like he reverted after the Cell stuff, and then now it's like, okay, so then he got his potential unlocked, and during the boost, on Namek, and then again with the Kais on during the Boost saga, and now it's like, well, you didn't see him train up again until the Tournament of Power. So where is this beast mode coming from? And they push Ultra Instinct being like the technique of the gods and the angels, and how it's supposed to be this end all beat all, and that's supposed to be Goku's like perfect form. And now all of a sudden you got this beast mode, which looks like just like it reminds me of like Vegeta's power up during Cell, where he got massive. Him and Trunks got massive instead of like slimming down, like thinning out and being quicker, where they were big and bulky and slow. That's kind of what the beast mode power up reminds me of. And it's like Ultra Instinct is this instinctual movement. Your body just moves on its own. And it's like, how is this beast mode explained to be stronger than this technique that's used by the angels and gods, which are supposed to be the top tier, best of the best in this universe?
What's up, Joe? So has Vegeta ever changed his hairstyle?
No.
And GT does. And GT goes to like the short, like spike cut.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not canon. At any rate, the going back to the Ultra Instinct, I mean, the Beast Gohan does look a lot like Ultra Instinct, but his eyes are red rather than silver. So there may be some relation there between the two transformations, but I don't know. They haven't given any explanation for what Beast Gohan is really. Only that it's very powerful, and and so it's really it's giving Goku a little bit of run for his money.
I don't know what that means.
I do. I 100% know what that means. Because when there's trouble, you do this.
He must see. That's what happens when BK is late, because I already did that a little while ago.
Meatwad says if Gohan had been training all along, then it would be believable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it does kind of feel unearned, but go. I don't know what they have planned for Gohan. Cell Max was kind of a disappointment as a villain, in my opinion. So there must be something else they're waiting on. It's cool to have Frieza back, but with Frieza, they're just changing his color palette too. It's just more skins for whatever video games or toys they have coming out. They can use the same molds, but different color plastics to make the new toys. You have Frieza's final form, and now the Gold Frieza, which is the same form. Go ahead, Bri. The same form, and now Black Frieza, which is the same form, but just different color skins. So easier toys to make, I think.
I just really hope they don't bitch down Broly. That's all.
Beef, dude, all the way. Fuck the chicken Vegetas. Dragon Ball sex is probably epic as fuck.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, well, okay. I don't know. I mean, Goku
Goku probably pounds that fucking Vegeta out of Chi-Chi. He just doesn't kiss her.
Like vampire sex in Twilight.
Have a couple of kids. They have a couple kids, but Goku does seem more interested in training than making love.
Well, there's that one line in Super where he says that he's never kissed his wife, and Vegeta's like, how is that possible? You have kids. So,
Kamehameha. Jeez, Hardman.
all right. Well, while we wait for
You mean you got a kiss or two?
yeah, there's no such thing as canon in Dragon Ball. That's something you got to just get over.
Jeez.
Yeah.
They did update the synopsis for the new Dragon Ball Babies series that's coming out.
Lord.
So if you guys are interested in checking out more Dragon Ball news, the Dragon Ball Daima is the series that's coming out.
Hmm.
And it features baby versions of Goku, Vegeta, Bulma, and all the characters that you know and love.
I probably won't watch that unless they have a kind of a theme song like Muppet Babies.
Well, that's the thing that I'm saying is that it's very Muppet Babies.
Oh,
Yeah.
joy.
Waka waka.
Why did the Japanese make Piccolo the black character? His people came from the roughest tough planet. You know, I don't know what you're saying exactly, Bri. Sounds like you're saying that you think that Piccolo is the black guy, and you know, if that's the way everybody looks at it, that's news to me. I didn't know that Piccolo was considered black.
Yes, exactly.
But I think Piccolo's pretty great. He got a huge power up. Now he's
His
orange.
power up is stupid too.
Orange Piccolo.
Yeah, come on, man.
Give me a fucking break.
Well, he got his Giga Chad chin, and he can do steroids instantly. Instant steroids.
All they did was make him look like Lord Slug.
Yeah, that's
This is
true.
something unspoken in the anime industry.
Popo is black. Mr.
I don't know.
Popo.
Mr. Popo is black.
Did you ever watch the Team 4-Star Dragon Ball?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I love how creepy they make Mr. Popo in that.
Yeah, that's a very. If you guys aren't aware of what we're talking about, the Team 4-Star did an abridged version of Dragon Ball that is very funny.
Oh my God. I am never going to financially recover from that.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff about Dragon Ball Superhero that's kind of like it kind of left people a little unsatisfied or dissatisfied with the way they treated Piccolo and Gohan. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
I wasn't a fan of. I love Cell. Cell is like one of my all-time favorite villains, and I wasn't a fan of the way they brought him back with Cell Max. I wasn't a fan of the unexplainable power up from Gohan and Piccolo, and I wish that's one thing that bothers me is that like the half-breed Saiyan Earthlings have like no interest in training. So like Goku or Gohan 10 and Trunks have like no interest in training or anything like that, and then they want to throw him in this stupid role in the manga of trying to be the next great Saiyaman. It's just kind of whatever. I'd love to see more out of those characters than what we've got, but what are you gonna do?
You know what? We've got 30 live right now. Let's do this. I'm going to do a giveaway. Okay. I just picked something. We'll do this Edge of Spider. But I'll give away Edge of Spider-Verse number 5.
Ooh, why are we giving away that? What's the significance of that, Kyle?
I don't know. It's just the first one I put off my stack.
Okay.
So
Isn't that the first text Mayday Parker in the tech suit or whatever?
Yeah. And who wrote it? Jared Way.
Yes.
So
Do it.
Let's okay, so it's how do you hold on, how do you So it's hashtag douche chill is the giveaway. Let me share my screen. Okay, here we go. You guys just all be quiet and wait for me to do this.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for
No.
I'm gonna
hashtag
power up.
There it is. There it is. There's the giveaway. Everybody type that in. You know what? And I'll find a couple other things that I'll throw in too. I'll throw in a couple other books with it too. I don't know what, but
Sticks could give something away.
yeah, but he won't ever send it. And why I do that, Pete's going to give away a few memberships. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Douche chill. He's the best. All right. So,
Well,
Why
everyone's
that's
feeling
going-
their douche. Why don't we let Sam give us a little dodgeball action?
Yeah, this one was really cool. Speaking of Spider-Man, we got Jace, one of our old timers, came back this week and demonstrated some Spidey sense. Tyler, a guy who loves Stuber, since you brought it up, Matt, he loves Stuber. Give it another go. Jace's back is completely turned. No one said anything to Jace. No one even said anything to him. He ducked instinctively and avoided this ball. It was 100% instinctive.
He heard it coming.
Heard that
I was
whistle.
blown away. I was like, oh my gosh, how did he see that coming?
Douche chill makes my legs weak. So, yeah, remember, we'll keep going for a little bit, but remember, it's douche chill. Hashtag douche chill. We got 17 of you so far that have entered. So we'll let it run for a little bit longer.
Just that dodge, man. Just the
Queso.
Dude, like a ninja.
Sam's ordering queso right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, guess what I got? I got Mexican food from Macayo's.
Sam
Macayo's.
like queso. Yeah.
Ta-da.
Let's see. Let's make this smaller. Okay. Let's move on to best and worst cover of the week. Of next week.
New.
Mud butt. Damn it.
Hashtag mud butt.
All right, let's get us started with this, Matt.
Right. Why is it doing that?
What didn't we ship out to you, GT? Let us know if it was Sticks who didn't send it out.
Did you give somebody your I hit him up on IG?
So, oh well, let's get started.
I don't think he won anything from me.
First up, we have the Flash number 5, the James Stokey cardstock cover. Garbaggio beans.
The only thing cool about this is these webbing looking things. But other than that, it's just not very good.
Yeah. The head on the flat. Look at the size of that thigh.
I know.
Boom. It's just not good.
Yeah.
Was he going for like a tortoise in the hair type thing? Because he looks like a rabbit.
Jesus Christ, you got terrible taste, BK. Looks like he's got a little goatee right here. Lash is getting progressive. He's got a goatee. Up next, we have Punisher number 3. The Antonio Wolverine cover. It looks like he's sniffing a fart.
It does. It looks like he's sniffing a fart while he's shaving. But do we really need a Wolverine shaving cover?
No, and it looks like he's trying to look like he painted him out to be like a prim and proper Wolverine. That
Matt is just mad he can't reach the speed when he is ditching his friends in their hour of need.
yes, an hour of need.
That cover gave me douche chills. We got 21 entered so far, so we'll do the giveaway of that. You know what I'll throw this in. I'll throw a spawn number 9 in. I'll make a little pack to whoever wins. And if it's GT, hit me up on Instagram and I'll send you a prize pack.
No, I never ran from a fight. Okay.
No, but when shit hit the fan, he bounced like fucking.
I did not. I just shut my camera off. I was right
ninja
there watching
speed.
the whole horrific thing roll out.
I was watching it muted.
Yes, muted and off screen. All right, next up we have Resurrection of Magneto #1. The David Baldone cover. Awful. Is that supposed to be metal? Because it looks like glass. And it looks like his face is melting.
Kyle, can you tell the infamous incident involving Matt?
Well,
Definitely.
look it up. At some point, we got to let this GIMP thing die, right?
No. Never.
We did a whole anniversary episode of it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's been
What's
a
the
year.
gift before Christmas?
So, okay, Brian, I will give you the Cliff Notes version of it. We had a couple guests lined up. Hey, GT, just hit me up on Instagram and tell me what you won. And if it's something I need to give you, I will ship it to you. If you don't have Instagram.
Yeah, was it on this show or was it on a different show? Because that if it was on some other show, you probably have to take that up with Pete. But Kyle can definitely help you out. He's
I
the
will
one who
definitely
gets it
send
done.
you a little prize pack if we fucking didn't. Just hit I'm Kyle6479 on Instagram. So if you don't already follow me, then hit me up and let me know. Okay, so we had Sam had hooked us up with a couple of guests, and both of them were named Steve. We thought we were getting Steve. The fuck's his name? I don't know. We thought we were getting Steve. He wrote for like Saturday Night Live. He was the Gimp on Pulp Fiction.
Wrote for Boy Meets World.
He wrote for Boy Meets World.
He lives in Indiana.
Steve Hubbard. Thank you so much, Carde. What ended up happening was Steve Englehart came on, and none of us recognized him.
Wasn't it Steve Hibbert? Wasn't that the other guy's name?
Steve Hubbard, Steve Hibbert. So what happened was we started asking him questions thinking it was a different Steve Englehart. And right when we realized the shit hit the fan, Matt did this.
Yes, because in my defense,
I was Googling.
I'm sitting here trying to look up the guy we're actually there to save the show when we have people going, oh, so you wrote for Boy Meets World. Or, oh, you wrote for Batman. That's cool. Or, oh, you're from Indiana. Like,
Googling.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Like, I'm in awe of what just happened, of how do you fucking blunder that.
But if you go back to our year anniversary of it,
and then you got Pete who's like, I just got here too. I don't know what's going on either. You know, so it's like, fuck, man.
That is scary, dude. You felt the heat and ran.
Yeah.
Yes, you can actually, we go on there and we time it. How long it takes Matt to fucking bail on us. We count it down. I don't remember what episode it was, but we did the year end. You can go back and check it out. It was a lot of fun. We got shirts made for it and everything. So that's the Cliff Notes.
I don't care.
He was Googling how to ghost your friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So what about this cover, Matt?
It's awful. It looks like, yeah.
It's hit the fan.
Move on. Up next, we have X-Force 48. the John Cassidy cover. This cover's been around for a while, but it comes out next week, and it is fucking garbage.
Well, I don't know why they gave him the baby claws.
Well, the whole thing looks like a 5-year-old drew it.
And Beast, he doesn't look like the intelligent Beast. He looks like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes Beast.
Just
Right.
awful, all around awful.
A beautiful disaster, yes. It looks
Wolverine looks
Iron
like one of
Heart.
those, like one of those tiny wrestlers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it does look pretty terrible, and it does look like
Yes.
Planet of the Apes.
it does look like a crap Eastman cover. Baby Wolverine. Pete's like, better than I could draw. True, I got you. 19 says, watch it go nuts. Buddy, yeah, right.
Probably.
Yeah, just hit me up on IG, GT, for sure, and I'll hook you up.
Up next, we have Titan Beast World Tour Star City #1, the Cully Hamner cardstock cover. This looks like it was drawn on a bar napkin.
10-4. Yes, it looks like a drunk doodling, and they're like, hey,
So,
did you get that done? Oh, fuck, that's right.
What if Black Canary was actually a canary?
Oh, it's art. Yeah, it's not good. Bacardi is oddly aroused. Oh, shit, must have hit the fan. Shut that damn dog up.
Yeah, I turned my camera off instead of mute my mic because my dog's barking. But whoops. Yeah, this is not a great cover.
Yes, he is. Beat
Next
says,
up, we have
draw better. Yep, go ahead.
Green Arrow #8, the Phil Hester cover with onomatopoeia.
Yeah, I picked it because 2 reasons. I was talking about this at work with my buddy at work. And shut that damn dog up. It's a little busy, and I think like if they kept it like this, it would probably be okay. But once you start putting like barcodes and shit on it, I think that's gonna make it kind of like it's gonna really fuck it up. But it's kind of too busy of a cover.
Yeah, especially if you have like the trade dress on it and all that. It's I can definitely get what you're saying.
BK says, Sticks had a senior moment. Have mercy on the elderly. Yeah, way too much going on. And I think everything's getting lost in it. Like,
I mean, I think the cover, like, it portrays onomatopoeias, like, kind of what he does well, because he makes the sound effects of everything that he's doing. But yeah, it takes up so much of the cover that it is a lot going on.
yeah, it's distracting. You'd like your eyes can't like. I don't know. It's just too much for me.
Yeah, because you're distracted by all the words rather than where you should be. Your eye should go into the art. So
His book is attached to a passenger pigeon. It'll get there eventually.
But up next, we have Spider-Man, Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, #4, the 25 copy Owl Connect cover. Can't read tonight. I can't remember.
The top
What didn't you like about that
Knock.
cover? Knock. Yeah.
Knock.
What didn't you like about this cover, Kyle?
I'm not a huge fan of the 2099 suit and this cod piece right here. I just don't. It's just
Wait,
Look
do
at
you
that
not like the
codpiece.
cover, or are you just jealous of his codpiece?
a little bit of both.
Look at there. Oh,
It's like 60-40.
Who's he fighting there?
I don't even know. Jackal, maybe?
Probably Tombstone 2099. Don't quote me on that. No, it's not. It's not, but
No, who is it?
I don't know. I'm not
Is it
reading
Goblin?
that.
Is it Goblin?
Here,
I'm-
smell this.
Could be Jackal.
Is it Goblin? Goblin.
I'm
Diesel?
convinced they keep this 2099 stuff going just purely for the fact that they can put first appearances in it and sell it alone based on saying, oh, well, this has a first appearance. Because like every issue now has a first appearance. Oh, first appearance of Marvel Zombies 2099. First appearance of Werewolf by Night 2099. Like it just every
First appearance
every
of
one
some
of these
guy you
issues
don't
has
know
the first
29.
appearance of a 2099 character to try and just sell this book.
Hold on. Everybody remember, we still got it going on. Hashtag douche chill to enter into the contest. It's still going on. We got 21 of you entered, which is awesome. So,
How long do they have to the end of this segment?
To the end of this segment. As soon as we're done with the best covers, I'm going to run it.
You guys always judge a cover on a guy's junk.
Always. Kyle 2099, The Curse of the Golden Curtains. All right.
Up next, best covers of the week. We have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 116, the 10 copy Barnes cover.
Dude, the black and white is badass, but the color one, it doesn't look, it's the same but colored, but this looks badass. The color one doesn't look as cool.
Is that the Black Ranger?
Yes, it is. Master design, son.
Like, I think this pops because it's black and white, and the color just doesn't do that.
Yeah, I do. I really like all these zombie black and white covers have been really nice.
Oh,
I'm glad we could get to the bottom of that. But Sticks still won't set it out.
Golden or cigarette stain curtains. A little bit of both.
We'll get you, GT.
Nah, he's still not going to send it out to you.
He won't.
You don't live that far from me.
Sticks has been stalking you. He knows where you live.
Is that how you decide what to send out? Is based on who can get to your house and threaten
Like
you?
quickest.
If you can meet me at the 7-Eleven, you get it.
Up next, we have Invasive number 2, the Hervis cover. What'd you like about this one, Kyle?
Dude, it's bad at like the head, the apparatus, the goggles, and the way it's digging into the back of his head. Like it's almost like he's worn different goggles, and those are all the indentations from it. I just think it's fucking pretty cool as shit. The colors, I like the kind of the washed out looking colors that are on it. There's not a lot of depth of field to it though. So I wish there was a little more depth of field, but
not enough trees.
There's not enough trees with the light coming through on it. But I do like the washed out, duller looking colors, except for like the red. I really like how they did this.
Yeah, I definitely like the way the red stands out on this cover, especially like in the blood around the cheeks and the respirator and stuff. It definitely pops more with kind of everything else is washed out.
Yeah.
Not as good as like depth of field with trees and the light coming through, but definitely a close second.
Yeah. Up next, we have Superior Spider-Man number 3, 25 copy Raphael Grassetti cover. I just like that cover, man. I thought this is a badass Superior Spider-Man cover.
Yeah, this is a nice one. I like this one.
I think he's a little too big.
I like the real definition around the cod piece.
Oh yeah, dude, you can't beat a good cod piece.
No, never.
It's like masturbating with your cheese grater.
Absolutely. But I like the way the webbing is done on his face. Just, I don't know, I feel like it just really pops.
Yeah, right? Spidey bulked the fuck up.
Like, yeah, he did. He's superior.
Definitely cool.
Next up, we have Gargoyles, Dark Ages number 5, the 1 in 15 Danino Virgin cover. I just love that, the color and the dragon and all that, just the way they're charging in at it. Super cool cover.
That is Lopez by Summertime. Who's Lopez?
Yeah.
No worries, GT. It's all good.
Yeah, we like the fact that you call Sticks out and keep him in his place.
Somebody has to,
Appreciate
because or you won't fucking send it.
That's right. God damn it, Sticks.
Good
What the fuck are you doing?
Yes, I kind of agree with you, Leftover.
You think it's diarrhea on acid? I think it's a dope ass cover, man.
I don't like it.
Next up,
Ed says,
Too much going on.
you'll forget again.
Next up, we have Titans Beast World number 5, the Javier Fernandez cardstock cover. Now that's a badass one of these Beast World covers. This is the first one of these Beast World covers that I thought was really badass.
Warning, don't accept the package, GT. Sticks, HR is calling you. Yeah, I mean, it almost reminds me of like older Albuquerque.
A little bit.
Same thing as the other one. It's like these darker washed out colors, and that gives it more of an ominous look to it. And
Dark and ominous.
I am the devil.
Like, my only gripe on this cover is the mouth. Like, the fact that his mouth is closed here, lips and all, and it even transitions over into the wolf, where it should be that you only have the upper and no. Like, both of them should have been growling like that. I think it would have been a cooler transition, but that's minimal.
Remember, at the end of this segment, we're going to do a giveaway. Hashtag douche chill.
But then next, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 147, the Fred Reach cover. I just like this cover because that was cool, kind of seeing an old withered Raphael. Just different than
Old man Raphael. That's what they should have called it.
Just different than some of the other Turtle covers we're getting out there. But this is just kind of my love for Turtles' personal preference, and I just thought it was a cool cover. So I'm going to throw it in there.
It looks like he's poking himself in the finger.
Yeah, he's checking his A1C, checking his blood sugars. He's got diabetes. He's got diabetes from all the pizza.
Gotta take his Jardiance.
No, you didn't. We know you didn't. So, yeah, it looks like Rat's been through some shit.
Up next, we have Detective Comics 1081 In Hoc Lee cardstock cover. I was torn on this cover, and I was going to talk to you about it.
I was too. And I'll tell you, you go first, I'll tell you why.
I love everything right until we get right here.
Yes, that's exactly how I was too.
It reminds me of the Hero-gasm cover from The Boys, where Homelander's like making his jizz face.
That's what I was thinking.
And that's exactly like what Batman looks like. It looks like he's like sitting there either about to do a sit-up or making a jizz face.
The In Hook Lee cardstock jizz cover.
Stab me with your sword.
It was a ton of fun to say douche chill.
Like, I love this detail on the sword and this half skull face here, and everything in this cover is awesome right up until right here.
Right up until the fucking the O face.
Yeah.
The batgasm. That's what it is, the batgasm.
Yeah, it's a swords make me jizz cover.
There's a particular style of censorship that they do in China where they replace the blood with like a white color, and it just makes everything look like insane amounts of jizz everywhere.
Just jizz everywhere.
Dude, that's awesome. Jizz covers are the best. Did they do a Batman Superman version of that?
I'm not sure.
Sword penetration. Oh yeah.
I feel like they might have, but I don't remember. Jizz Batman.
Batman looks like a douche chill. Oh wow, that is literally the picture of douche chill.
I'm next. We have Detective Comics 1081, the Sebastian Umara cardstock cover.
Dude, this is dope. Like, he's just fucking the sands of time have got him.
Thanos snapped away.
Yep. That is fucking dope. I was
That is
very
super
happy with this cover. This is one cover I think I'm actually going to pick up.
Nice.
The sun
cover-
burning him, and he's fucking, he's Thanos snapped away, and
This cover is very much not douche chill.
it's close.
All right. Now we got
Okay,
our
we got our
homage cover of
giveaway.
the week. What?
Giveaway time.
Ooh.
All right.
All right, I'm giving everybody about 10 more seconds to do hashtag douche
well, we've
chill.
got 40 in the chat now. So you want to kind of reiterate the giveaway and what you're giving away?
I'm going to give away the Spider-Verse number 5. I'm going to throw in a Spawn number 9. I might throw in a couple other things too. So all you got to do is do hashtag douche chill to be entered into that contest. We got 22 that have entered so far, so awesome. So I'll give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bean dip.
Bean dip.
And here we go.
Get some water.
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
All right, Ronnie, you send me your address. I'll ship those books out to you. Flick the bean. Just hit me up on Instagram, Ronnie, and I will send you out those books. All right. Fucking hacks. Ronnie says, wow.
Luck of the draw, my
All right.
friend. Good job.
Yep.
All right.
Congrats,
So
Ronnie, you big old douche chill.
for homage cover of the week, we have Superior Spider-Man number 3, the Cola Wolverine cover.
I'll give him to Ron. I'll give him to BK. BK, shoot me your address. I'll send you some shit.
Homaging Amazing Spider-Man 50.
Wolverine in the corner there looks
Yeah.
like he's getting ready to take a piss.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I gotta fucking leak the weasel.
Leak the Weasel.
Got to make that golden Wolverine.
Then we have Crash Down number 1, the Kent Event
Crash Down.
Horizon homage cover.
The
Event
Kent Event Horizon. Yes.
Kent Event Horizon cover.
Event.
I think that's cool,
Right.
man. That's fucking it's not that great of a cover. Like the faces are a little busted up on it, but like Event Horizon was such a fucking cool movie.
It sucked.
It's a what?
Goodbye. Not a horror fan, apparently.
Not that movie.
So
I saw that in the theater.
next we
I'm
have
next.
Distempered number 2, the Tony Bushel cover, which is this is like what, Friday the 13th part 2? Part 2 or part 3?
I think
That
two.
is homaging. I think it is 2.
Where usually there's the cabin in front of them.
So this is another one I'm going to pick up because it's your IG Juggalo King. It's Kyle6479. So hit me up on IG. If you don't have IG, you can always. I don't even know what the fucking Renovision fucking email is.
It will just, yeah.
So, but yeah, just hit me up. I'll send you some cool shit.
One, Gmail.
And I do actually send my shit out. You can ask anybody that has one from me. I do send it out.
Kyle still owes me like $5 he's never sent me.
Bitch, you live down the street. If you want him, you can come over. So, okay, what do we got next?
Up next, we have a Dead Detective number 3, the Jansen cover.
And we all know what this is fucking homaging. This has been like a popular one to do lately.
Yes, it has.
I cannot find this book online to read. I fucking want to read this book. And I don't know if any comic book stores around here have.
What company is it
Wait.
by?
Black Box Comics.
Yeah, so I don't know any. Ronnie, I might be selling off all my comics here because there's some stuff going on that I have to get some money for. So when it comes to that, I'll hit you up.
Gotta
It
fix that VW.
no, it's my wife's going to be out of work for a while. She's got to have surgery, so to cover the costs of her being out of work for a few months, I got to sell off some books. But yeah, I mean, it seems like everybody's doing this cover now. But still cool. I think this is better than some of the other ones that they've done. So, yes.
Damn.
We'll just sit here quiet, I guess. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Who's Lopez?
Up next, we have Crashdown #1, the Carlo video game homage cover. Of course, homaging Metroid. Who doesn't like a good Metroid homage?
It's perfect.
I never thought the day would come I'd be putting fucking Whatnot books on a list.
Right. And another one, we have Quested #1, video game homage cover to the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Fucking game used to piss me off.
On that Black Box Comics website, it says coming soon to Comixology. So
cool. I'll just get it there.
And then we have the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, #9, the Bruno Redondo cover, homaging the of course the Batman animated series.
Yes. It would be cool if he would have wrote like Batman or something in his cape. Some little thing in, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool, but
now we turn it over to Kyle for our new segment. Now and then.
So what we're gonna do.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Oh,
So what we're gonna do now is with now and then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take something that already happened and something that they're doing, compared it to today. So like this week we're doing homage covers. Now homage versus the original. And that's what we're gonna talk about here. It's a 6 long-lasting inches
of long-lasting, chewable Renovision flavor.
All right. Yeah. So what we're gonna start with is the. I thought you'd get a kick out of it, Joe. I'm glad you did. It's just a one-off. I thought it would just be funny to fucking do it. Actually, no. Next week we're gonna do what's it
I'll
called?
give away all your secrets.
We're gonna do it. We had another one we're gonna do next week, but this week we're doing which one's better? The Superior Spider-Man #3, the Wolverine, or Amazing Spider-Man 50, First Kingpin. Like, honestly, like I mean the
Like both.
Amazing Spider-Man 50 is iconic. But you know what? Honestly, out of this, I think this is one of the better homages that, except for Wolverine taking a piss up in the corner. I think I think
This
this
is the
was a
same
great
pose as
one.
Spider-Man in that box. So
Yeah, Spider-Man's taking a piss too.
I mean, it almost looks like they're
Okay, yes.
flossing.
yeah, they're both. Yeah. It's a pissing contest.
It's a pissing contest. Sad Peter is the better Peter.
Yeah, I like the ASM 50. You gotta go original, iconic original.
I don't know, but this Wolverine cover is fucking. I mean, even Wolverine's a little sad when he's walking. How often do you see sad Wolverine?
He's always brooding about something.
Yeah.
This time he's just kind of bummed out and he's walking, and
He's real bummed out.
With this one, I almost the Hulk theme almost starts playing for me.
Real bummed out.
Yeah.
You gotta be hitchhiking though.
Spider-Man looks like he just got dumped, and Wolverine looks like he just beat somebody up.
He's
Good point, Brian. Great point, Brian.
Yeah, he said I should have let that one live.
Sad Peter is Kyle's favorite emo band.
That was the same shape as that cookie cutter we saw at the opening of the show.
Yeah.
Next
So
up, we
next-
have.
Yep. Go ahead. Matt.
Phil. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to do original Spider-Man 300 versus the 7 million homages that have been done. I think one of the best ones, though, one of my favorite homages to the Spider-Man 300 is the Tony Moore Venom covers.
Which one's that?
It is top row, fourth over.
Oh, from the 2011 series.
Yeah, fourth and fifth.
The
Venom.
Agent Venom covers.
Yeah, Agent Venom.
I think those are, as a homage, I think those ones are probably my favorites. Like those are books that I pick up every time I find them.
I love the Venom down here, though. I
Sad
think those
Peter
are
equals
badass
ED.
too. Venom's in the bottom. These two.
Yes, and the Spawn thank you cover. So, but I used to have the Rick and Morty one. I sold it. Easy, Tyson. But yeah, I mean, like out of all of them, I knew there's 7 million of them. It's hard to fucking. It was hard to get them all in one pick.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You spent a whole show on those two. On that one.
It's like these two are like the most. It feels like the most homage books. You have this ASM 300 and then this Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #8. Because it's like everybody, whenever they're like, "Oh, let's do an homage cover," they always pick these two.
Yeah.
And
The jazz hands
up there too.
This one more recently than the 300. I mean, the 300's always been an homage, but this one,
The 300
Kinda
is
more
beat to
recent.
death. Like
Yes.
they
Oh, yeah,
really
it's
need
dead
to
on the road.
retire. They really need to retire homaging that cover.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. The Ninja Funk one is fucking cool though.
I like Mexican Wars.
yeah, what is that?
Mexico superhéroes, Mexican Wars.
So such a stupid pose. I hate when they.
I mean, it is.
It's jazz hands.
I mean, it works for. I think it works for
Spear
Spider-Man 'cause
fingers.
It's like, oh man, check out, in shock that he's got this new suit and stuff. So I think it works for the original, but every other one, the homage just doesn't work. Like every other one, it just looks like they're doing jazz hands in front of explosions.
Yeah.
It's a fun night at the club.
Amid the chaos, there comes jazz.
Chaos AD. We got like 34 people in the chat. Should we play our new game while everybody's here?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do
We
it.
got a new name? Yay.
We got a new game we're gonna play. Let me go to the brand. So yeah, especially doesn't work with Snake Eyes. Spirit Fingers.
Did you have an intro for this, Kyle, or no?
No, I couldn't make it the way I wanted it, so I didn't make one.
Let's do it like that.
So our new game that we're doing is called Get Off My Totally Cool Qualified Saturday Dark Side Lawn.
Explain the
mouthful.
rules, Kyle, so we can have another fight between you and Sam over the rules.
So so if you go to I have an example one.
Oh, there he goes.
So if you click to the next one, let's see, let me get to it. If you click to the first one, who said this? Who said, I still think we are more prepared than SNS, even with the rush we do. And audience, I'll give you guys a second to think. Who do you think said that? And so what you guys would do, you guys know who said it. So you guys we know it's Jedi Johnson. And with that, and here's the clip.
Now, I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the Rush who did.
So that's the game. I'm going to give you guys.
Lopez?
Who's Lopez?
Oh,
So I'm going to give you guys a who said it. You guys tell me who said it, and then we'll show you the picture, and then we're going to play the clip.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. First one. Who said all the blood was running to the snake? Now think of all the shows and think who said that.
All the blood was running to the snake.
Bryce says Marco.
Mirko.
I think this sounds like a Dom.
You say
I don't know.
Dom. Buffy says Dom.
Maybe it was
Carde saying
Stick.
Dom. Who do you think said this? Who could have said this? Random go.
Does the panel get to answer or just the chat?
You guys can answer too.
I don't know.
Okay.
Who do you think said it, Sam?
I'm going to go Dom.
Leftover says my pee-pee.
Go to the doctor.
Hey, boy, what that pee-pee doing?
Yeah.
If you have all the blood running to the snake on your pee-pee, you might want to go to the hospital. All I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
All right.
Medical help.
Okay, who said that?
I don't know.
It was Jedi Johnson.
Jedi.
Turn purple.
All the blood's running to a snake.
This is called. You ought to call this "Who brought?" Kyle brings the receipts.
All right, next we have who called Newton rings rainbow jizz?
This is definitely a Marco.
Newton
I think
rings.
it's definitely Marco.
Who
Newton rings are the things on the
when two different
plastic
plastics
covers.
are together, yeah, they form the Newton rings. Bryce says Sam. Archo's like Marco.
Yeah.
Ed says Joe. Carde says me.
I think.
Yeah, I would go Marco.
You're going with Marco sticks?
I'll go with Marco.
I'm not going to ask because I think we talked about.
I
This
can tell you. I can tell you what show it was on, but I can't tell you.
Mm.
I'm gonna guess Marco said it.
Okay, let's see. Who said that? It was indeed Marco.
Because I'm-
People still call this by like it's what the non-PG term.
We got Newton rings.
People saw this by like when they first started showing up. You know, there was a like do you know which one I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're calling.
They used to call it rainbow jizz.
Oh no, they don't go.
They don't call it rainbow jizz anymore. Okay. Yeah, when they first started showing up, I remember people just kept
We'll
going.
get our 9.8.
I got
We'll
the
get
rainbow
9.8 with
jizz.
Newton rings.
I got the rainbow jizz.
That's a rock and zit on Marco's neck right there.
oh, that's a hickey, bro. You sure that's not a hickey, Matt?
Might be
I don't know.
Hickey.
It might be.
Looks like he's swimming with Lopez here, so it might be.
I don't know. It looks like a whitehead there to me, but it could be a Lopez hickey. Maybe Lopez left a little bit of corn on his neck from whatever he was eating. That's what Lopez likes to send. Since Lopez likes to fucking send food pictures. That's been his rebuttal. So I've sent him like probably 100 Creed reels that I've been sending you to, and then he's just started sending me food stuff for no reason.
Rock hard. Rock hard right there. Right there. Okay. What do we got next? Who said, my boobs are dirty, lick them?
Kyle.
I think this was Sticks.
I think I would remember that.
Think you would have remembered that?
I don't usually get drunk on here.
Who do you think said it, Sam?
I think it was you, Kyle.
Think it was me?
Yeah.
Matt says Sticks. Who do you think said it then, Sticks?
I think Sam said it.
You think I said it? Okay.
Brian thinks Jedi
Sam
said it. Who could it be? Who could it be?
now?
We'll give everybody a couple more seconds to think and mull it over.
Bryce said Jedi. Archer said
Let's
Kyle.
see.
Buffy said Kyle.
All right. Who said it? Sticks Boy said it.
Said it.
My boots are
I can't wait to hear this clip.
My boots are dirty. Lick 'em.
That was just a week ago. That was last week. Sticks didn't remember. He said it last week.
My boots are dirty. Lick 'em.
My boobs are dirty. Lick them.
You said it last week and you already forgot, Sticks.
I did. I forgot.
Sticks,
Damn.
you sexual deviant. Okay, who said Spider-Boy likes eating ass?
I'm gonna say this is Joe.
Oh man.
Or no, this is Brucifer.
No, this was not that long ago. I think it was. Was it me? Did I say this? I don't
No,
know. I think it was Kyle. I think Kyle said it.
Maybe it was Dom.
I know Sticks knows who said it. Cardi says, everyone. I have a dream that boobs will have milk.
I think we were talking about the ski chalet cover, weren't we?
Puffy says Matt.
Somebody said it during the ski chalet.
Cardi says,
feel like.
I don't love it.
No, I think there was one cover with Spider-Boy was kind of bent in this weird way. I don't remember really.
All right. Are you guys ready? Who said that?
Character
I know,
that's
but you
being
know what?
introduced.
Jesus.
So he likes eating ass. Spider-Boy, so.
Dude.
It was Dom.
Dom said it. Dom said Spider-Boy likes to eat ass.
Oh man. I feel like we had a very similar conversation though.
And HR was automatically like, "Oh man."
Write that one up again.
All right,
Another one
next.
Right up from Dom.
Who said Wendy's nuts going in your mouth?
I know. Who's Spider-Man's main villain?
Who could it be? Who said that?
Who's Spider-Man's
Sam.
main villain?
Everybody knows it was Sam. Sam. So, all right. Go ahead. It was Sam.
Character
I know,
that's
but
being
you know what?
introduced. So. Was it Wendy?
It was Wendy. Thank you, Sam.
Wendy's nuts going in your mouth. So it wasn't.
Oh man.
Okay, last. Who asked Dom if he was digging in his boxers?
Matt.
I think it was Bruce.
Who could it be now? Who could it be now? That's lawyer talk.
I'll say Dom.
The mustard suit. Bruce Fur. Who was it? Who was it, Matt? It was indeed Bruce Fur.
All right, I went digging in my boxes again because I haven't bought anything. I have to trade things up. I did find some goodies. That,
Or you could just say you don't have anything. I mean, that's.
Well,
You say
I wanna
you
show-
would
I
dig
wanna
it.
show people.
Wait, did you say you were digging in your boxers?
What?
What the fuck are you looking at?
This is a fun game.
His leftover said Marco. That's it. That is the new game of Who Said That.
It's a good game. Round of applause.
So funny. The funniest one is
My boots are dirty. Lick 'em.
My boobs are dirty. Lick them.
whose hobby?
All right.
Thank you. Okay, where were we now?
It was a good game, Kyle. Good
Oh.
job.
Now we're doing comic book review.
Yeah.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Oh, hold on. Ready?
Yes.
Watch yours. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. This week, let's see. Entire screen. This one. This week I read Blood Commandment. It's this book is pretty cool. It's kind of it starts out with like this kid and his dad. They're out hunting. Well, actually, it doesn't start there, but kind of right here. Kid doesn't want to kill the deer, he automatically misses. But what it is his kid and his dad, they live like way out in the woods, far away from everybody. The guy's wife had passed away. Really, they haven't said why, but they haven't get to. And what happens is they go into town and to the dollar store. It's like a dollar store, hardware store. Guy gets some stuff, and what happens is they're ordering some stuff, and as the guy's closing up, this like there's a shitload of dialogue about God and shit. The guy hears something, and he's like, "Oh, damn kids!" Walking around, he closes, and like all of a sudden, this thing drops in front of him, and like whisks him up. It's like this werewolf vampire like hybrid thing, and it's looking for the dad. Is what's going on. So he's a bloodsucker, fucking bloodsuckers, and this is kind of look at that. But that's what he's doing. He's like thinking to himself, I'm coming after the dad. I'm gonna find the dude. I know he's in the woods. Gonna find him, and he's going this, and this is, and it flips to another hybrid werewolf vampire thing, and this is where I was like, motherfuckers, is he really a goddamn vegetarian vampire? Really?
He's a Twilight vampire.
Jesus fucking Christ! What were you watching when you wrote this fucking book?
Twilight.
Duckula.
So,
He has a spark.
You haven't changed a bit, Ezra.
Broccoli.
So the other guy, and then this is the other one who's trying to find the other vampire hybrid who's not a vegetarian. But so, yep. And then the dad brings it home so they can make goddamn dinner out of it. So he sucks the blood out and then he fucking brings it home for his kid. That's fucking cold whack fish shizzle.
Wait, so the dad is one of these creatures?
The dad is the vampire that was just attacking the deer.
Yeah, and then the other one that's looking for him is the one that took the hardware dollar store guy and abducted him.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I guess the dude's a smoker, the other one, because they left it out. He sniffs it. He knows who did it. And they said it's pretty much now they know, he knows that other vampire werewolf hybrid thing is after him. So they're leaving to go to their safe house, and that's where this one ends. But it was really good up until the vegetarian fucking vampire shit.
The art in it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. So, not bad for number one, except for the vampire vegetarian bullshit.
Vampire vegetarian bullshit.
It's only a 4-issue series. So, I mean, it's definitely worth checking out. It's an image book. So, definitely check it out if it piqued your interest, especially if, vampire vegetarianism is your thing.
Fuck yeah, it's my thing.
Only if they sparkle in the sunlight.
Dude, that's the best. That's the fucking best. All right, man. Are you ready to? Dude, this was fucking great.
Yes, this book is taking the comic world community by storm right now. This book is sold out everywhere. The A cover is going for like $50 a pop on eBay, which is usually unheard of. It's hard to find in any shop if they have it. That is going to a second print, but man, Jonathan Hickman, Ultimate Spider-Man #1. We were promised a brand new, never before told Spider-Man story, and what a story! What a great first issue! Like, I love this issue. I've read it twice. I can't stop raving about this issue. Basically, what it is it's
I had one quick question. Is there anything in the story, because it says Tony Stark learned the dark history of his universe he sought to undo, prompting the Makers Council to attack Manhattan, killing thousands, and frame Stark for it. Like this, is there a storyline that goes with it? That we could back read?
Yes. It all goes back to like the end of the Ultimate Universe with the Maker, and what was the storyline? It was Ultimate. Was it Ultimate Invasion?
Invasion.
There was a storyline a few months ago that was Ultimate something. Basically, it has to do with the Ultimate Universe version of Reed Richards, who becomes evil and becomes the Maker, kind of messing with and undoing time, and he's going back and trying to make a world where there's no superheroes. Superheroes don't exist. And in this, Tony Stark, a younger version of Tony Stark, catches onto it, and the Maker pretty much drops or blows up, unleashes the giant bomb in New York that kills Aunt May and Norman Osborn. So this is a universe where Peter Parker never became Spider-Man.
Yep.
So you see here an older Peter Parker kind of just getting up ready to start his day. You have Peter Parker working at the Daily Bugle alongside J. Jonah Jameson and Uncle Ben. He's married to Mary Jane. They've got 2 kids. Beautiful Mary Jane.
Smoking hot in here.
Yeah. They've got 2 kids. And like I said, Uncle Ben's alive. Aunt May is dead. Norman Osborn's dead. This is where you kind of see Peter come into the office and J. Jonah Jameson kind of confronting him about it. But when he's yelling Parker, it's a nice twist that he's yelling at Uncle Ben, who is the managing editor for the Daily Bugle. And
also makes rice.
Yeah. You come to find out that the Daily Bugle is actually being run by the Kingpin now. And the Kingpin buys up the Daily Bugle and he's running it. And he fires. You learn that J. Jonah Jameson gets fired. And upon him being fired, Uncle Ben goes with him. And they go to a restaurant and they start talking about this is where you find out about the memorial of people who died in the explosion, and May Parker died. Norman Osborn,
Father Murdoch.
Yes, Matt Murdock becomes a priest versus Daredevil.
I thought that was pretty fucking cool that they did that.
Yeah, so did I. And so Ben and J. Jonah Jameson get fired, and they strike out. They're going to strike out on their own.
Jonah gets fired. Ben quits.
Yeah. Sorry, J. Jonah Jameson gets fired. Ben quits. Then they kind of talk about striking out on their own and starting their own publication that'll tell the truth, because they all kind of feel like there's lies behind the explosion that took place that kills all these people. And Peter kind of through this whole thing has this feeling of, his life was supposed to be different. Something's missing. Something's not right here, but he just can't put his finger on it. And there you kind of see Kingpin giving everybody the axe at the Daily Bugle, because they don't want them investigating. For some reason, the Kingpin doesn't want Ben and J. Jonah Jameson investigating the explosion that took place that killed all these people. They don't want them digging into it. They want them to stay away from it. So that's them leaving, and the Kingpin goes into his car, and his car explodes. You never really see Kingpin, and it gets pumpkin bombed by the new Green Goblin, which, by the way, badass Green Goblin right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally could have been the way that it's got that nice Sam Raimi feel to it, but not overly gimmicky like that mask was. Badass, just a badass Green Goblin right there.
Yeah.
So
And this is where
Ben
they're in
and-
the bar
yeah,
talking.
Ben and Jonah are talking about starting their new paper, and Peter kind of walks in, and they offer Peter a job, and he's kind of going back and forth on whether or not he wants to leave the Bugle, and because they don't have any money to do this, and he needs money to support his family. So he's kind of going back and forth on it with Uncle Ben, and he's kind of asking Uncle Ben why he quit, and Uncle Ben was like, well, I've got nothing. My wife's gone. I've got nothing, nothing on the line. And Peter's like, well, I've got a family. I can't really do that. So he's really struggling because he feels like this whole issue, he's meant for more. Like there's something missing in his life, and he just can't put a finger on it. And so he's at home, and he has this exchange with his family, and he's talking to Mary Jane kind of about like making this jump and doing these finding whatever he's meant for more, because he's there but he's not there. She feels like he's not present and that he's searching for something, and he can't.
Like she knows that. Yeah.
And so she's kind of giving him that permission of like saying like, if nothing's going to change between us and nothing's going to affect our family, go do what you got to do. Go find what you're missing and go get him, Tiger.
I love it. I love that they added that in there.
So Peter's got this ball, and the night what you don't know is the night before is that this box goes off, and an image of young Tony Stark comes out and telling him, basically saying that this world isn't real. The Maker is framing me. I didn't do any of this. The Maker is behind all this. You're going to have to help me. He created a world where superheroes weren't around, and you were meant for something else. And he hands him that ball, and when he opens it, it contains the spider that originally bit him, plus a new suit. And so Peter decides that he's going to take Uncle Ben's advice and wake up and go get him, and lets the spider bite him. And that's where it ends, is where we're going to be introduced to Peter Parker, the Ultimate Peter Parker, once again becoming Spider-Man.
Wow. So, Peter pulling him at, letting down Uncle Ben at a pivotal moment.
Yes, sir.
Yep, and that's where it ends.
A phenomenal first issue. Like I said, it's going to number one's going to second print. If you can find a number one for a reasonable price, definitely pick it up and read it. I don't know if I would say pay $50 for it. I think that's definitely going to dip sooner than later, because there's not really a first appearance in it or anything like that other than the Parker kids. So
right.
Yeah.
But hold on, he's getting the bell.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
That shit's funny.
Should have played with MJ's box a little more, and he wouldn't have been so bored.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck, ignoring her, she's a dumbass.
But that's comic book reviews. Good stuff.
Good stuff. I like that cover right there. That's my favorite cover.
That one?
Yeah.
I like the J. Scott Campbell cover. I like the MJ on it. I love the MJ, but the Peter is kind of like, whatever. It's not his best work.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I mean, Bri, that's what I'm getting from it. I don't really understand why, like, it's fetching that price. Like, there's really no first appearance in it. It's a good story. It's cool. It's different. I think it's just refreshing when it comes to Spider-Man, because it's not the amazing title. They're going in a different direction. It's kind of an area we haven't explored before with Spider-Man. It was a great start to the series.
It really was.
Again, I don't really know why it's fetching that price. I think it's just word of mouth of how good it was, in the hopes that we see something more from it someday. But to me, it's like there's so many covers of it. And it's odd that the A cover is going for $50, but it's not Other than that, there's really not.
Definitely not the
Anything to it.
world with MJ that thin after 2 kids and being understanding over his need to take a different work path.
Yeah.
That's why she's a badass. That's why he should be messing with her box instead of that other one.
All right. So we got up next. We got variant heat check.
Do we have an intro for this?
No. Yeah.
All right.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Variant heat check. Up first, we have Hulk 14, the 1 in 10, last sold raw, $34.99 on 119.24. Says, I think many people forget this first appearance of She-Hulk on this 1 in 10 incentive variant, since it's just a cover appearance. I don't believe she shows up in the story until the last panel of 15, and then everyone looks at 16 as first full, etc. Regardless, this is fun little variant that keeps on your radar, as it's only a 1 in 10, so many smaller shops even qualified for this one. So you may stumble across those books in the back issue bins. Last sale $34.99. You can near mint raw sold for $4 back in 2020.
Your Packers are losing.
Last big sale by 1 point. Last big sale was on 12/15 of 2023 for $18. Here is our sales. We had a $190 CGC 9.8 sold on 7/10 of 20, 130 on 24 of 20. Then there's all of our recent sales. 9.6 sold for 90, 38. This is kind of all over the place. For 9.6 is 100. We got a 9.0 for $23, so it's still very affordable.
I'd pay $38 for a 9.4 of this book.
Yeah, I'd pay $23 for a 9.0. Fuck it.
But nah, 9.0, I'd just throw in the fucking garbage. If I got that back from CGC, it'd go right in the garbage can.
I'm sure it would.
If I got a 9.0 of this, I'd just give it away and then be a Sticks and not send it.
Up next, we have Spider-Man number 2, the 1 in 50, last sold raw for $325 on 116.24. I absolutely love this cover, and they're not losing anymore. Touchdown, by the way. Love this cover. A popular and gorgeous Tedesco variant. This 1 in 50 has been pricey for some time. A raw best offer just sold for $325, which is down a bit from the last few sales. Still a bit too expensive for my taste, but this could see renewed interest with the upcoming ongoing Spectacular Spider-Man team-up series with Peter Parker and Miles together on a regular basis.
Yeah, cover is a little expensive.
Yeah, last sale, previous sale for 9.6 to 10 was $400 on 10/20 or 10/20 of 23. First notable sale of 2024 was that $350. It was a best offer accepted.
Oh, we need that clip. I'm rich, bitch.
We had best offer accepted of someone had one for $1,400 and I accepted
Damn!
best offer. $650.
It's a lot of money for that cover.
Yes, it is.
That is too much.
Agreed.
All CGC 9.8. What's that one? A 1 in 50 raw sold for $600. Oh, so no, sorry, that's listed for $600. One listed for $765. A 9.8 listed for almost $1,300. Another 9.8 sold for almost $1,345. Then it looks like 3 of them for $2,500.
Fuck.
Up next, we have Acme Comics Girls 1 in 25. Last sold CGC 9.8. Sold for $675 on 114.24. We rarely see this 1 in 25 incentive pop up very often, so it was a surprise to see the CGC 9.8 sell this week. At a glance, it looks like it sold for $1,000, but it's actually accepted a best offer of $675, which is still an all-time high since it was only tracked CGC 9.8 sale. Curious to see now that the market is set if we see any more hit the market, given its low census numbers that may not occur unless this spurs folks to start submitting if they own a copy raw.
I would not pay $675 for that cover.
I'm not fucking submitting shit to CGC right now until they get all this bullshit figured out.
They got it figured out.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit. I didn't fucking do this. I'm not worried about it.
So $1,000. That's the sale Pete was talking about. Previous to that, we had a very fine 7.0 sold for on 5/27/23 for 200, and no grade raw sold for 400. On 10/17/23.
That's crazy.
Pretty flat census here. Sales history just that one.
And where was this sold?
What's that?
Was this sold somewhere special or?
No, it's just sold on eBay. It looks like.
Yeah, we don't know sticks. Just
Just
eBay.
eBay.
All right.
Even got the certification number. Nice.
Fuck yeah.
One listed right now for $379 for 9.4. 2 raws for $500. Then up next we have Fables number 6. The RRP sold raw for $499.99 on 1/18/24. This variant of Fables number 6 was a retailer exclusive. It was only available to a limited number of retailers, suspect to be under 100, that were invited to DC to their retailer roundtable program conference in Burbank, California, back in 2020 and back in 2002. Super limited. However, you look at it and you don't see this selling very often. There are a total of 3 RRP comics were given out at the conference that year. Global Frequency number 1, Fables number 6, and Batman 608. Everyone knows that one. Most online sources say that they were limited to around 200 copies each.
Yeah, right.
And we saw one sell for $499.99 with $9 shipping. Last previous sale was on 5/4/22 for 7/0-8/5 for $516, and then a no grade sold in 2018 for $240. There's your census. We had a 9/8 sell in 2000 for $662. Another one in 2000 for $564, and then another one in 2018 for $1,500. Not a lot of sales.
Oh my God. I am never going to financially recover from this.
Some might call this a ghost. We had a 9.6 signature series white pages sell for $1,200 back in 2022. Green label sell in 2020 for $670. 9.4 for $1,000 in 2020. So yeah, this book is kind of a ghost and hard to find. So if you're if you can find this book somewhere, somehow, some way, snatch it up.
Pass.
And then we move right on to our first appearances of the week. All right. First up, we have Avengers Twilight. We have the first appearance of a new Iron Man, not in armor. He is an evil Iron Man who is actually Tony Stark's son.
Not this again.
Yep. His name is James.
How many kids that guy got?
Just give me poor head.
And then next up, we have, like I was saying earlier, Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, first appearance of Werewolf by Night 2099. Right there on the cover.
Pass.
Neither one of them, I think, are going to be anything worth picking up, but just letting you know that those came out this week. Next, we turn it over to Kyle for writer and artist highlights.
All right, new segment writer and artist highlight, where we're going to highlight different writers, artists, anything that we think we'd like to highlight. So here we go.
Nice.
This week, I'm highlighting Andy Weir, the author of The Martian, Project Hail Mary, and Artemis. Hey, I'm going to fucking pronounce the shit how I want. I'm fucking Marco. Okay. I have read The Martian and Project Hail Mary. This is, what is it, Sticks?
Artemis.
Artemis is next on my reading list after I finish the book that I'm reading right now. But I'm going to say what I was talking about last week was Project Hail Mary is probably one of the fucking best books I've read, and I can't even tell you how long. Like, I couldn't put the book down. Like, I loved it so much. If you're into cool sci-fi, this dude is where it's at. He's fucking killing it. Like, we all know The Martian. Great book. He goes through way more shit than he did in the movie.
Right.
Project Hail Mary, it's fucking cool. They like I was saying before, there's this type of algae that what it does is it feeds off of the sun, and then it goes and it breeds by when it takes that energy and it goes and it sucks in carbon dioxide, and that's where it breeds, and then it goes back and it takes energy from the sun, and then it stores that energy, and what it's doing is it's slowly dimming the sun. And so what they need to do is they need to figure out how to stop it, and they're noticing that a bunch of other stars are dimming as well. So they put this team together. They're not in the same universe, but they go out and they do interstellar space travel, and they go there and they find this one planet where the algae is not affecting the sun, but it's there. And what they do is they find out that that's like where this life form like originated. And what they do is they find out that since that life form originated there, through evolution, there's a natural enemy. So what they do is they go, and he's going and he's trying to figure out how to use this natural enemy to send it back to Earth to help save planet Earth. Because what's happening is, as the sun's dimming, what they're doing is they're letting more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere to slow down the cooling of the planet, because it's going to kill off crops, people, everything. So what they do is they're actually nuking Antarctica to release this old methane into the atmosphere. And what happens is, on the way there, he knows it's a one-way trip. This other space alien is also going there to do the same thing, and it's a giant spider, and they become like best friends, and they figure it out. And then the space alien helps him be able to get back to Earth, but they realize there's something wrong, and he goes back and he saves his best friend, and he ends up staying on the spider planet. Fucking great book, awesome read, worth checking out. And Andy Weir, dude, awesome writer. So if you're into a new book and you want to check it out, I definitely would tell you to read Project Hail Mary. So
nice, Kyle.
That
Good
is
job.
my writer highlights for this week. So thank you, Andy Weir, for putting out some great books.
Thank you, Andy.
We
love you,
salute
Andy.
Love
you, Andy.
You're the fucking greatest, Andy.
All right, now we turn it over to Kyle again for Tales from the Spinner Rack.
That is not it.
What?
Oh yeah, I remember now. Last
like,
week
what?
we did the drug issues. We did Amazing Spider-Man 96 versus Green Arrow, Green Lantern, the Speedy drug heroin issue. And you guys voted. It was a very close vote. 54 to 46. Spidey won. It was Green Lantern for a while. Spidey won. So what I'm doing is best teen group. So I'm doing the Teen Titans versus the Young Avengers.
Is that even a question?
I'm sorry, say it again.
I said, is that even a question? It's Team Titans all the way.
Yeah. And I decided to go with the Teen Titans, the Jeff Johns run. Because that was a badass Teen Titans run. I know a lot of people love the Young Avengers and stuff, but yeah, that's what I say. Teen Titans is where it's at. Just a better setup of characters.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Sticks?
I'd go Teen Titans. I don't think Young Avengers has been around enough to warrant being a best teen.
Yeah, to gain that steam and momentum. Thank you. I'm glad I earned Pete $1.
By the way, this isn't Superboy. I don't know who the fuck this is, but that's not Superboy. All right.
Superboy.
That's Super Bon Bon.
Super Bon Bon, Super Bon Bon.
All right. And then
I actually thought about that. That was part of my consideration as I was going through and double checking. It was close, but Brian, you got a good point.
All right, now we're gonna go into movie wars.
Me fucking again?
Yeah, you're just the star of the show, man. That's
You're on fire, Kyle.
Right. So I had been doing 80s teen rom-com movies, but I'm not doing that anymore because 80s movies are worn out and you seem like everywhere you go, people are talking 80s movies. So I've moved it to 90s rom-com movies.
All right.
So last week I did...
Hold on, I've lost all my screens. 1 second. There we go.
Yahtzee! Last week I did 16 Candles versus Can't Buy Me Love. And once again, 16 Candles won. I can't believe it because Can't Buy Me Love is badass. Especially
That's what I voted for.
Especially that scene where where she's like, he fucking paid me, you know. He paid me and he did exactly what he said. You guys did exactly what he said he was going to do. You guys all started to follow. It's just a great movie. 16 Candles is badass, but I think Can't Buy Me Love should have barely won, but who the fuck am I?
Uh-oh, Saggy. Uh-oh. Anyways.
So since I'm doing 90s movies, I'm doing 10 Things I Hate About You versus She's All That.
Tough one.
It is tough. She's All That. You know, Freddie Prinze Jr. does make the dude eat pubes.
Yeah.
You know, but we have the Joker singing Aerosmith. So no, I'm just joking.
Yeah, you've got Heath Ledger is definitely the bigger talent in 10 Things, and then Rachel Lee Cook is hotter than the other chick's name.
They really tried to get her to crack off in the 90s because she was in.
You are right, but 16 Candles does have the donger.
Anna Paquin?
Anna Paquin.
She was in this and then Save the Last Dance.
And
no, Julia Stiles.
Julia Stiles, yes.
Oh.
But out of these two, I mean, I do like 10 Things I Hate About You. It's funny, it's cute, it's whatever. But She's All That. Yeah. Freddie Prinze Jr., Rachel Lee Cook. I mean, that's she's fucking hot. And I love that whole thing with fucking the dude from the Road Rules show. What's his name? He's in Scream and all that.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah. He's doing that weird fucking dance shit in it. And she's like, oh my fucking God. But I think Julia Stiles doesn't do it. Rachel Lee Cook, this is what edges out. I think She's All That's gonna win.
Yeah.
Julia Stiles' man voice is boner poison. Yeah. Yeah, it's all douche chill there. So there we go. We will have this up for you guys to vote, and then hopefully whoever wins will go against another 90s rom-com movie, because you know what? Nothing is better than 90s high school movies.
And now we're going to turn it over to Kyle.
Now it's on me for TV show showdown. Last week we did Freaks and Geeks versus That 70s Show, and you guys voted That 70s Show in 67 votes, 69% to 31%. So this week we're doing Home Improvement versus Last Man Standing. The Battle of Tim Allen's.
Oh man, that's a tough one. They're both pretty good. Are we only doing the complete second season?
No, the entire series. This show was great because the middle daughter is hot as shit. Then they replaced her with someone who doesn't even look like her and was like
She's
taller
a
and blonde.
and she's tall.
Yeah. Yeah. And Home Improvement's always a classic, but he went from having 3 boys to 3 girls. But yeah, it's the Battle of Tim Allen's.
I think Home Improvement has the edge over.
Yeah.
The things I would have
This is
done
a hard
to
one for
Jill.
me because I really like both of them equally. Like, I really do.
Yeah, Last Man Standing is a really good show.
But I did this just for Marco. Battle of Michigan, Tim Allen's.
Sweet. Remember to go vote. We already did the Get Off My Totally Cool.
Yeah, make sure to head on over to the Renovision community tab and vote in our polls. And then we're gonna hand it over to Sticks to take us on a trip down the time. Do we have a time tunnel this week, Sticks?
We have a time tunnel this week. Oh, where to go?
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, buckle up for the best theme song in all of YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
Hold on.
And yes, we actually danced to the music. Why you guys can't see us? All right, Sticks, take us away.
He's still muted.
That's so weird that it doesn't mute him during it, but mutes him after.
This week on Time Tunnel, we have Sticks caught in a time warp.
Is it Earth to Sticks? Sticks is lost in limbo.
Lost in limbo.
Paging Sticks, Earth to Sticks.
Sticks is stuck in a time tunnel.
Rip Wilson.
Yeah, that dude died.
Well, maybe we'll get back to time.
Maybe we won't have a time tunnel this week. Maybe we'll come back to time tunnel. Thanks, Sticks. So we'll hand it over to Kyle again.
And throw it back to Kyle.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and pitch it back to Kyle for a little VW love.
Yes. I even I wore my fastback shirt today. Oh, yeah. So this week's spotlight is this. Or not. This is my trifecta right here. Fastback, GTI, and the Volkswagen Squareback. I already have. See you later, Sticks.
The internet has him now. He's
Sticks
gone forever.
Sticks had to run for another AOL CD.
He had to update his AOL.
But this is my trifecta of cars. I already have a GTI, and I already have a fastback. This is my plan for. I have the springs in my cart ready to order so that I can slam it just like this. My fastback, I'm going to keep more traditional, but when I get my squareback, that's what I'm doing to it. I'm putting airbags on it. I'm going all out with this one. So I can have a traditional one. I'm going to have my fucking tricked out one. And then GTIs are just the dope shit.
Boys, I think the doctor's found sticks.
Because I'm about to do what
Oh,
I'm
what
about
happened?
to do with my GTI is
Give me a
I'm
minute,
about
though.
to slam it. I'm putting a new exhaust on it, and I'm putting a downpipe on it and an intake, and I'm doing all that cool shit. So, yep, that's it.
You know, Kyle, my law firm puts on a car show in February, and you should bring your cars out and show them off.
I can't drive them both,
Drive one of them.
but that's the plan. But soon you will see Kyle's trifecta.
All right, Sticks, are you ready for time tunnel now, or shall we move into Misconnections?
Go into Misconnections. I don't know. Something's going on over here that I can't figure. Well, hold on.
Time
We might
tunnel
be.
is in this
Well, we
connection.
can always do it next week, Sticks.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Who wants to take the first misconnection?
Did you have somebody in mind, Kyle?
No.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Huge Christmas tree ladies. Huge Christmas tree still in town, ladies. Visiting for the holidays in CA. I'm very good looking. I'm young, very good looking white male. I have quite the holiday package you need. Dude, this guy is not even an English speaker. Hang on. Let's start over. Huge Christmas tree still in town, ladies. He's a Latin lover. Visiting for
That's
holidays.
a Latin accent? That's a Latin accent?
In CA. I'm very young, good looking white male.
Bye, Sticks.
I have quite the holiday package you need.
Have you ever seen the movie Grown Ups with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
You sound like the dude at the water park. Hey, what's up, ladies?
Maybe, ladies, you are getting it at home, or you need a strong man with a huge Christmas tree. And that's like Scottish. Let's go a little Scottish there.
You're just riding the wave here. Oh, man.
I'm worth it. Trust me. 220, 5'11", athletic build, great looking. Your pics get mine. Look forward to this month in California for work.
With a huge Christmas tree.
With a huge Christmas donga.
Sticks closing his MySpace windows to free up disk space.
Who's next?
I'll do it. Looking for a lady to eat out. Ride offered from LA to San Francisco. You come over to me. I'll do it. You come over to me. I come over to you. Or we can do it in my car. Single white male is here in good shape.
He's got a huge Christmas donga.
You come over. I can come over to you. You come over to me. We can just do it in the fucking car.
Don't even have to get a hotel. We just do it in my fucking car. Game of catch, Lancaster. Ex-ball player in my 50s, looking for other like-minded athletes for a game of catch. I can catch. Want to get back into playing shape, so I'd love to find a regular workout partner. Pitcher needed. Short stick, okay. It's all right if you got a small dong, bro.
At least he's offering a ride.
Yeah.
These freaking euphemisms are freaking hilarious, dude. I can catch. Need a pitcher.
Your small
stick,
dong's okay.
I love that short stick. Okay.
Who's next?
Sticks.
Yeah.
Sticks is lost in translation.
I
He
know. He
doesn't
doesn't know
know
what's going on.
All right. Yeah. I can translate. Here we go. Yeah.
Roddle.
You left your oats at the gym downtown. Was that the gym in Phoenix over the weekend? You were wearing that red hat and glasses, Mama. We chatted a little bit while we were working out, and you had a bottle with you and said it was an oatmeal shake called Oats Overnight. I think it had like 20 grams of protein and came in a bunch of different flavors. It sounded good, but you accidentally forgot it when you left. Let me know if this is you so I can return it.
No euphemisms whatever at
Nope.
all in that one.
Nope.
You know,
She
she
just-
totally
She
drank.
actually did just leave her oats at the gym.
She drank from
Yeah.
that cup to
Yeah,
test
she-
that man's oats overnight.
You
Because,
left the
like,
protein.
I think it's Matt's cup that got left because he loves oats overnight.
They are delicious. They are delicious.
But why did you pick one that had no euphemisms in it?
Just because as I was reading, I was like, you know, she totally drank from that dude's cup. She drank that dude's oats to find out what those oats overnight taste like.
No, I think he really just left his cup.
No, she totally.
He
has
totally-
the cup. She took the cup with her, so she totally tried it out. She wanted to get his essence, and she took a big old sip.
It needs.
panty dropper that oats guy is.
Yeah,
I think that one needs like one more line. You know, like if you want it back, it's in my refrigerator.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He
I'll read.
added 20 grams of protein.
I can go. You guys already went through it. I'll go again.
Yeah, go for it.
23, Chesterfield Meyer, Chesterfield. To the late 40s hottie girl in the self-checkout, in nice shape, well put together red jacket. We had some small talk and an interesting chat about the produce in my basket. LOL, it was bananas, carrots, and eggplants. Maybe you will see this. That would make a good salad dressing. And then we could toss some salad, if you know what I mean.
Then you could toss my salad.
Some people.
Is that the last one?
Nope.
All right, I'll do this one. Seasoned wood at Elkhart. Seasoned wood for someone talented to polish. We'll be in Elkhart this afternoon.
Not looking for anything long term.
Nope. I just need a talented polisher and then I'm out.
Who polishes wood?
Is that Elkhart, Indiana? Is that the Gimp?
Yeah.
Right
Do you know any of the Elkharts?
That's the only Elkhart I know.
That's in
Indiana.
Michigan.
Yeah, Hardman, it's Indiana.
He gave her those oats in the right way.
Oh boy.
The last misconnection. Are you ready to try for time tunnel again, Sticks?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Take a trip with the Time Lord himself, Sticks, through the time tunnel. All right. Take it away, Sticks.
Sticks.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. Let's finish off our January trip through the time tunnel with 1984. We have Thor, number 339. Continuing the Journey into Mystery 339. For some reason, this one also comes up as Journey into Mystery 339 because of the continuation. I don't know, something with the Marvel this month. So this is 339D. I don't know. I don't know what Marvel's doing with that. These titles. There are 2,163 graded on the sentences. There is one 9.9, 848 9/8.
Jesus Christ.
And the last one on the census is a 3.5. Someone really likes Thor to get that 3.5 graded. Or Beta Ray Bill.
Why fucking bother in a 1984 Thor? I don't know.
I mean, it is Beta Ray Bill on the cover, but I mean, there's better copies out there than near 3.5 to get graded. And it's not a expensive book. I mean, here it's about 20. There's a $5 sale, $25 sale. First appearance of Stormbreaker with Beta Ray Bill. So, not a hugely expensive book. And there was no 9/8 sales, no other graded sales.
Great.
Next is Green Lantern number 48 from 1994. part of that Emerald Twilight run.
Rod.
This was a great series for
It
Green
was.
Lantern. I like Green Lantern, but when this series popped in, it was really when I kicked off. And then they turned over to Kyle Rayner, which I hated, but oh well.
Yeah, you take that back.
No, I don't like Kyle Rayner. I never liked Kyle Rayner. I probably would like him now if I kept on it, but at that point, I really liked Hal Jordan. I wanted him to be Green Lantern, but DC didn't have that in mind. All right. There's 1,946 graded on the census, 1,000 even, 9/8 with 73 signatures series. Let's see here. The least one on that, I think, is the 8.5. No, 4.5 is the least number graded on that one. This one's going to be a little harder to see. Again, I don't know. Sometimes I see it go kind of big, but here it shows $23. It was a $20 sale, $25 sale, $27 sale. So about $25 on an average for this book since November of last year. For graded sales, 4.0 sale last year in December for $13. I don't know. I don't know. If you're getting these books for $13, good on you, because that's anything less than cost of slabbing it is good. 8.0 sales. April of last year, one for $50. February last year, one for $35, and then one in January for $60, and then back in 21 in December, $20. Again, if you're getting it for under the grading, you're doing good. 9.2 sales, still kind of right there where the grading would be, about $50. $50, a $53 sale, $60 sale, $55 sale, and then the lease being at $31 and a $29 sale back in 22 and one in middle of 23. And 9.8 sales, the last 9.8 sale, the 16th of this month sold for $589. Kind of a jump from, because there was one right before it for $90. One right before it for $75.
Those multi-packs, did that have the different DC logo? You know how that right around that time,
I didn't notice that.
They changed. Remember, they changed their DC logo for a while.
Yeah, it doesn't say DC logo, but yeah, that multi-pack did technically have the DC logo in it. So, yeah, okay, I didn't see multi-pack on there. Good catch, Kyle. I didn't see that. You're good. First, Kyle Rayner. 99. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just didn't really like Kyle. I didn't like Rayner. You just like it because of the namesake.
I do.
Up next is Marvel Knights, Daredevil number 54. Quite the cool Wolverine cover, I think. That was a pretty cool one. Yep, Matt cover. 38 graded, 27 9/8. 5 9/6s, and I don't know. It says no 9/2s, but there's 2 on the signature, so that leads me to believe there's at least 2 9/2s.
That's what I'd get from it.
Yeah. Ungraded goes $6, $3. This one was good. I mean, they had free shipping for $6. So
sold.
Right? 9/8 sale. Last 9/8 sale was in February of 22 for $40.
Man, you said that $6 book with free shipping, man. You like break even.
Yeah. I always like those pictures, $6 of free shipping or $3 with $3 shipping. Which are you gonna pick? Everyone goes for that $6 with free shipping.
Yep.
All
the
of a sudden
word
it
free,
looks better.
man. It's the word free.
Hey, I have this book.
Up next is Harley Quinn number 0 from 2014. This also had multiple other covers. There was also a second print of this book. I'm just looking
I
at
have
the
this
first.
almost signed by every single artist on the cover.
Really?
Mhm.
Awesome. So there are 561 graded on the census.
Stick said, I
There
don't
are
care. I'm going to do my segment.
199
Right?
and apparently one 7.5. Somewhere in here is your what grade is yours? Is it, or
I
is it
don't. Mine's not
graded?
graded.
Oh, yours is not graded. Okay.
No, because I still have signatures to get on it. So
Oh, okay.
it's cool when everyone else has a story, but when it's me, it's fuck me, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck your story. Fuck me, right?
Fuck
It's
your
all right, Stick. That's
story.
how it is.
Oh, you can continue with your story. I'm not trying to stop
we're
you.
done. I'm done. We're good. Keep going. I've been dismissed already. All right.
I didn't dismiss you. I was letting you talk.
Dismissed.
Raw sales, not big. There's one here for $10, mostly about $5. So not a huge money-making book, but it's a nice cover. I do like the cover. 9/8 sales. The last 9/8 sale was in May of last year. $50. March, $75. And there's a $15 sale right here. That's crazy. So, and then the last part of Time Tunnel today, I'm wishing a happy 90th birthday to the fourth Doctor, Tom Baker.
Dude, you know who's older than the fourth Doctor? Clint Eastwood.
Clint's, how old is Clint?
93.
93.
I think he's really going to see this too. I think he's going to see your happy birthday wish.
I hope he does. I'll send it to him.
I hope he does too.
And that's it for the Time Tunnel this week. Sorry about all the technical difficulties.
Yeah, shit happens. Thank you, Sticks. Thank you, everybody. Remember to check out all the cool content that we have on Renovision. Make sure to check out tomorrow is the Star Wars show. Make sure to check out Marco and the Gang. Remember on Wednesdays to check out Marco again on Tax Show. Remember on Friday nights to check out the CBSI
don't forget
Hot 10.
Yeah, never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. I thought you were forgetting a show because I was going to say the Hot 10 on Thursday, but they film it on Thursday and comes out Friday, so you're good.
So make sure to check out the Hot 10 on Friday. And then following the Hot 10, make sure you check out our boys at the Qualified. Fucking killing it. They're killing it over there. Getting the views. Getting the content in. Shout out to them.
Really?
And then remember to come back here on Saturday nights to start the whole week over again with us because we actually start the week on Renovision.
That's right.
So make sure to go check out the polls and vote. And we're going to leave you with Bro was fighting a whole different battle. He's trying to get in up that.
Oh, she's getting in there for leverage.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm getting a boner. I'm getting a boner.
Accidental insertion.
So,
would that be counted as a pin? Oh.
So thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Ooh.
Thank you for hanging out. And on that note,
Either you've got me confused with somebody else.